grab the...
Sorry, it's just one of my favorite pastimes.
No, I was talking to my cat. She's like, play. And I'm like, yes, I am, but not with you.
Big fluffy boy's curled up about a foot from my knee.
Speaking of cats, look who's here. Receiving
Oh,
cuddles.
puppy.
Oh, the fluff.
You have one chance to guess this cat's name.
Oh.
Snowball.
Mahi.
Aw.
Like the Aristocats.
Aww.
Oh,
I love that.
my son was watching Aristocats before I came out here.
Anyways, yeah, what do you say maybe we should all roll a d20, see who gets the smallest number.
You
Yeah,
guys have
let's do it.
fun.
Who did the recap last session?
I did. Vita did.
Yes, let me write that down. So you are immune this session.
Oh no, this is not looking good for me.
Ah, there it is.
Yay.
There it is.
Okay, so Ned, you can go ahead, give the recap to all of us, and then you will, if you don't forget anything vital, you will get the inspiration as a gift.
The inspiration. So, last session was kind of a quest in two parts. In part one, Dara and Vita conspired on how best to get the children out of the city, while Blythe, Urist, and Ned holed up with the royals and schmoozed to try and get some clout and get some information. There was a lot of back and forthing before they finally came up with the plan to use a combination of the boots of flying, the cloak of elven kind, and the bag of holding to sneak the kids over the wall and get out. So they had a couple of successful rolls and a couple of close calls, and they made it out just fine. Meanwhile, Urist, Blythe, and Ned headed out to Clairvoyant's performance for the king. There was a lot of rubbing elbows. Ned and Blythe interacted with all of the king's children. Almost all of them some kind of oily or unpleasant. We met the king himself, who is somehow an even more disgusting version of Denethor from Lord of the Rings. And we met up with Lord Honeycutt, who it turns out has been our secret benefactor acting through Lexi. And he promised that he would have some new jobs for us moving forward. I pulled a song out and rolled an automatic nat 20. Too much applause. I will never be able to do that ever again. And Blythe was ambushed by royals and by nobles, all asking for Claire to come and perform at birthday parties and quinceañeras and bat mitzvahs and whatnot. And so with that, while Urist kind of surveyed the crowd imperiously from a balcony in the shadows, with our elbows rubbed and our cheeks kissed, Blythe and Ned beat a hasty retreat out of Mons Dominus. And that, I believe, is where we're at right now. Did I miss anything?
I guess not. I think you did an amazing job, and now you have your D10. You can write that down. You can use it. You can roll it to either add or subtract from any D20 roll on the table.
Okay.
Okay, so while you are in the great ball of the court, is there anything else you want to do, Ned and Blythe and Urist, before you leave the castle, the keep?
No, I thought we had already left.
Yeah, but just giving you that last chance of like doing something.
And I wanted to get out, so anyone else wants to do anything, they're welcome.
Can I have Squidly hang out invisibly to kind of do some snooping for me? Like, kind of snoop through some of the rooms as we head out, just to see if we find anything juicy?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. You have Squidly's character sheet, so you can go ahead and roll. You don't need to roll your stealth, I'll give you that automatically, just roll your perception.
My perception or Squidly's?
Squidly's.
Okay, he has +1 to this. I think that's an 8.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Squidly managed to hear some gossips of the court, but nothing that's worth mentioning.
Ned files it away for a future song.
Perfect. Okay. So, to speed things up, Dara and Vida, you left the walls of the city alongside all the rescued children from that used to live in the orphanage. Uh, you managed to avoid being detected with that strategy of yours of putting the kids in the bag of holding. Now, where you go to wait for the rest of the party? How far do you want to go from the city?
I think we'd probably go maybe half a day out, kind of near the road where we can spot them coming.
Okay.
What do you think, Vida?
I'm thinking more a couple hours. Half a day seems kind of excessive.
Okay.
How far was the farm from town? DM.
It depends on who's traveling. Like, if you have two donkeys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the farm itself is a little more than half a day away.
We want to split the difference between the city and the farm.
Yeah,
Yeah, so maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to so you go there, you wait for the rest of the party, and then Blythe, Ned, and Urist. Do you want to specify how you want to leave the town? You're just going to leave by the front gate, try not to draw too much
I'm-
attention.
I'm gonna go ahead once we get to the cart, cast invisibility on Urus.
But I have the hat of disguise. You don't.
I'm sure.
you don't need-
True. Then we won't do that. We'll just have you look like somebody else entirely. I'll save this spell slot, and then yeah, I think we'll just ride the cart out of town with Urus having the Urus being in the carriage and us or in the wagon, and I'll be back there with him, ready to cast invisibility if it does look like we're gonna get harassed, basically.
Okay.
Just in case, like, again, a hat can come off or things like that. So,
Yeah.
but if we don't, and then I think we had said that Ned was gonna drive the carriage.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was noticing my PC was a kind of slow, and just now I noticed I have the incarnate tab open, and it's
Yeah, that'll do
freaking
it.
heavy. I don't know if you guys use the incarnate for map.
Oh, yeah.
It devours your
Yeah,
RAM.
exactly. That's what is happening. Okay, saving my
Ned is
My
Ned
word.
is shifted out of the clairvoyant disguise, but is still wearing the little black dress, and it's just kind of like, don't mind me.
I wouldn't.
Since Urist and Blythe are together in the carriage, like he looks at her and like kinda not snidely, but like with a half smirk, says like, "Excellent exhibition."
It is what it is.
They made it happen.
Yup.
I'm sure you had the best seat in the house wherever you were. I do think I'm gonna wait until we're outside of town to tell anyone about the contingency spell.
Okay.
Just as a heads up, because I don't know who's where or listening to us.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're...
Thanks, Urist.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say thanks, Urist. You know, always happy to take one for the team. I guess I am.
You did great.
Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't thinking the king was that far gone.
Yeah,
I-
it makes
That
a little
changes
scary.
things. That
Yeah.
changes things a lot. That thing is not even a man.
Yeah, that was not the kindly doddering old grandpa I had in mind.
Mm, not even the raging racist I had in mind.
I need you all to promise me that if I ever get bad, you'll put me down 20 years before.
But it calls into question who's really running the kingdom then.
Exactly. My thought exactly. Like,
My money's on Zorik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
No,
his
no.
sons.
which
No,
one?
I don't think it's his sons. The youngest was doing everything he could to
Autism.
run his... Oh, go ahead.
The youngest is a moron. I think it's the eldest son. Might just be priming his seat for power.
I
Which
don't
one is
know.
it? The one in the leather armor? I'm sorry,
No,
I
the-
couldn't hear you. I was in the balcony.
The oldest one.
The one with the fancy armor that looks less practical, but still a little scary.
I don't know. I feel like he had too much to prove.
Yeah, and that's the point. If you have too much to prove, you want to be the king.
Well, and
Yeah.
I mean, he seems hungry to be given an opportunity to prove himself, and I think that's what puts people at risk
Exactly.
for more.
What was the deal with Baldy?
He just was duty driven. I don't see much beyond a little bit of a thirst for control and power, but not on the national scale, more on his domain is the guards and war.
So he's the one who was groomed to be a military man. Gotcha.
The military man, less, because I did get the sense from the eldest brother that he was like the military tactician man. I think the other one was groomed to be like
Master of Spies. He gave me Master of Spies vibes.
not even that. It's more like the sword to his brother's brain. The one who does the dirty work.
Ah, yes.
The executioner.
I get it.
I think regardless, we can all agree that the real crime that happened tonight was Kalius's mustache. Is that just me?
Or whatever poor woman he had to pay to sleep with him that night.
Well,
What's wrong with his mustache? It's like luxuriant.
it's that type of mustache is just a little too groomed, you know? Like,
Well,
there's not
yes.
enough substance there to warrant the grooming, but it's too groomed.
He isn't man enough to have any more than what was on his face.
I mean, Lord, even I can grow something on my chin.
I mean, I can't really add to the discourse because a man without a beard is not a man to us, but different people, different strokes.
Polemic.
He tried. He tried. I can give that. He tried.
I'll be interested to
A bit more
talk to.
push, yes.
I'll be interested to talk to Vida about the count.
Yeah, I was not expecting our kindly patron to be one of my fellow little folk. That was not something I was anticipating.
Kindly, that's a word for it.
It was
He was the most dangerous man in that room.
Oh, by far. And that's exact. Nobody expects much from us halflings. You know, we're small, we're kind of cutesy, we funny, we jape and play and dance and do funny songs, but some of the most terrifying men I've ever met were halflings. Can we talk? Can we talk about the man with the iron mask?
Oh, the priest.
Priest.
Yeah.
He was carrying at least one bona fide holy artifact. I can assure you that I scanned the room with my
Divine
Power.
sense.
yeah, but Urist doesn't call it divine sense. He
Yeah.
still doesn't know how to call things properly.
He also wasn't real. Go ahead.
Blythe is just going to kind of look around and say, I think we should continue this conversation about the powerful ones once we're outside the city. I grow wary of who may be listening where in this town now.
Yeah, let's beat feet.
That's whole ass.
Okay. So as you are leaving, you're gonna leave right now. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So I would just ask from one of you to make either a persuasion, deception, or intimidation check to see how you handle the guards on the gates. You don't need to roleplay, you just need to make a check. The others can give help or guidance, everything that you have at your disposal.
I would love
Yeah.
guidance and advantage.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and help. I'll help Ned and I'll give him guidance. But I think you're the one manning the cart anyways, so.
Yeah. Here's one. That's a nat. Wait. Hang on. Did I just roll a nat one?
No.
Oh, you rolled.
No, was that a 7?
Yeah.
7.
And then a D4.
It's a
Oh,
29 right there.
don't worry, but remember to add your D4.
29.
33.
Okay.
Do we? Can I talk this guard out of all of his gold?
you
Pay me.
Ned, you passed the test, but it was barely, okay? Don't go all fancy
I
and
know.
persuasive.
I cut it close. Should I use my DM inspiration here, gang?
Yeah, I think you should. Okay, a 33 is, I think it's enough. So, yeah, I was expecting the guards would try to bribe you a little, but that's okay. You continue
Ned
on.
signs a couple of autographs.
Yeah. Oh, you were the one. Okay. Can I take a picture with you? And then he puts you in place, and an artist starts to paint you like for hours.
Oh Lord.
So sorry, we do have another engagement to make. Just a signature this time.
Yeah.
They never get my nose right.
Anyways, you continue on with your path, and eventually you reach some hours after you leave the city. You eventually reach the rest of the group. So the 5 of you are now reunited.
With 9 tykes in tow.
Dara has like rounded up all of the kids and given them all their daggers, and is like running them through almost like a militaristic drill, but very like not as regimented as those of you who are in the military would have seen, and is promptly teaching them how to stab things and telling them about how later we're going to go hunting and I'm going to teach them how to skin things, and just having all the fun with sharp objects and children.
Blythe's my eyes go wide when I see the 5-year-old tiefling with a dagger.
I think he
Vita went
didn't.
the opposite route.
Yeah.
Vita taught him all the wheels on the wagon go round and round.
Yeah, not the
Keep Keep your wrist limp. You need to keep it flexible. Firm wrist is a broken wrist.
Super late, right?
Oh yeah, it's got to be like 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Um,
take a peek around and see if I can find some place for us to bed down for the night.
Yeah.
I imagine the children, most of them are already asleep and
Passed out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the group
So I
is-
probably would have done that before they got to us.
Right. Set up camp.
Yeah.
Ned's gonna start fixing all these children like a real home cooked meal.
You're going to wake them, Nedgar. Let them sleep.
Well, they can wake up to breakfast. The best eggs are the ones that cook for 8 hours.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, it's great. You sous vide them.
fine, I guess. Blythe's just gonna shake her head and look at Dara and ask, was there any trouble getting them out?
No. Surprisingly, the bag thing worked. I didn't think it was going to work, but it worked. Little bit of
Good.
magic, a lot of speed from Vita, and it went really easy, actually.
Well,
How about you guys?
Ned was incredibly successful.
Well, obviously.
They loved him. They loved Claire. That's they didn't know Ned was there. They loved Claire.
Yeah, most people do.
There are a couple things I think it's beneficial for us to share before we bed down for the night. First, the king is barely human at this point. He's more bones than flesh, truly.
Just a second. I'm going to cast See Invisibility and take a good look around and make sure that we're actually alone.
Good. Since we're about to bed down too, I'll go ahead and just cast. Damn it, it's not prepared. I have to ritually cast it. I'm gonna do detect magic as well. Take the time.
Can I use one of my warlock slots to cast detect thoughts?
Yeah, you can. Let me. Detect thoughts lets you detect from all around you, right?
Yes.
Within
hang
30
on.
feet. Yeah, you have to focus.
To know who you're looking for,
Yeah.
right?
I think.
So with my See Invisibility, I can see anyone. I have
Yeah.
300 feet
Yeah.
of dark vision, so...
You cast See Invisibility and make us a perception check with advantage.
Perception...
It says I can search for thoughts within 30 feet. It can penetrate barriers, so I don't need to know there's a person there, but I can search for one within 30 feet. But
Okay.
if Dara's can see 300 feet away, I'll save it.
I'm doing detect magic, which would show a scry or anything like that as well. So
Yeah.
Okay.
See Invisibility usually will as well. At least it has any time I've played with it.
Oh yeah, because the
objects,
scrying
yeah.
creates a sensor. Yeah.
Same with Arcane Eye.
Okay.
20.
Yes. Using Dara's enhanced perception and all the other resources that you want to spend, like see invisibility, detect thoughts, and the other things that you have on your toolbox, you manage to scour your surroundings, and you are pretty certain that there are no immediate dangers. However, as you are trying to be quiet, to let the children rest while they are sleeping, you accidentally, you don't know if it's because of you spoke too loud or because one of the rituals, but one of the children that was already with the Turtle sisters when you met them wake up scared. He says, Oh no! Oh no! I heard it! I heard it!
Is it the evil child?
Where?
Is it the little tiefling boy?
No, no, it is not. It is one of the.
Okay.
It's an elven child. He says, "Where, where he went? Where did it went?"
Blythe is just gonna run to it and run to the child and kind of put her hand on his back and say, "It's okay. You were just having a dream. Take deep breaths."
I know mechanically this won't do anything, but can I be kind of playing my song of rest during this rest to like help soothe them?
Yeah, that's. You notice as you start playing, you notice he gets scared again of the sudden noise from the cat's trying to turn off my router again. Of the sudden noise that you make, but as it starts to adapt, he calms down with your song, and he goes back to sleep. Oh, actually, I said he's an elf, so he should. Actually, no. Sticking with that one. Dara, you find Draws. You do need to sleep, right? Or do you have your trance? I don't remember.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
go into a 4-hour trance.
Yeah. You find it weird that this child and the other elf child seem to be sleeping, like humans do.
That is very weird.
Anyways, you did everything you could, and you are pretty certain there are no immediate dangers on your surrounding area, nor spies or magics or divination magics to spy on you.
Okay, we're clear. So what you're
Alright,
saying is
so-
like he's gonna be super easy to kill because he's old and decrepit and.
I think what I'm really saying is he's not the one in power right now. He's a figurehead alone. I think I don't think I'm. The next piece is a little more concerning to me as well. He has a high-level spell on him called contingency.
What's
What
that?
does it do?
So, first, it means that he has at least, just at 5th level, it means he's able to cast very powerful magic since you have, or has access to a scroll that does it, but it's much more powerful than any of us have available to you. And it's a spell that lets you hold another spell in time for up to 10 days. And it'll take effect on you when something triggers it. I couldn't
Like
tell
any
much
spell?
past- Anything that's a little bit less powerful than that current spell, and it has to only affect themselves. So it couldn't, no one could place it on him.
Well, maybe it's just like the one that I do that stops you from dying right away.
Well, that's the thought, is maybe he will be much more difficult to kill than we thought.
You know,
But- I mean, the fact that he has that powerful of magic cast on himself makes me think there's something much more powerful about him that we don't know. Either that he's not who we think he is, or he holds power that we don't understand.
I
Can
think
ask
we need to have.
something?
Yeah.
This spell, this trigger spell, can it be put, let's say, infused in an object like a ring, a necklace, jewelry, a clothing?
The spell I used would have shown me the object it was tied to.
So, okay.
That's tied directly to him.
It was on him.
So
And it's
that means
possible he had a
cast it.
scroll, or he had a scroll, but he still has to be able to cast the spell that's being held.
Okay.
So, like,
Even
if
if
we got
we-
you a contingency scroll, could you cast it?
I
Are you
can't,
If you had the
I don't-
scroll, are you strong enough to?
I don't know. We would have to look. I mean, it's much more powerful magic than I felt any of us. It's on the level of power that we found. Different source, but same level of power of the spells contained in the Necromancer's book.
Is the necromancer the king?
I don't think
I think I
so.
solved it.
Different. The spells had different vibes. Like it was like they were like both powerful on the same level, but like the king's spell didn't really feel like it was gonna steal my soul.
But don't you have like to be able to speak clearly to recite an incantation? I mean, we all do.
Not always. Not all spells are
Yeah.
verbal.
This one is.
And I did
But,
some
I mean-
reading, and there are some sorcerers who can cast it without, even take spells that might need it and cast it without it. Something I'm looking into.
That's even more power.
Yeah.
So yeah, like my empowered strikes, I only need to speak, but no hand waving.
So,
This-
if he's
this could be
this
just-
powerful, why does he look so old?
I
Like,
mean,
if you can do this kind of magic, like, all I need is a hat and I look hot as fuck. So why why is he looking so crusty and gross?
Maybe somebody that powerful isn't concerned about outward appearances.
or he's
I mean,
deranged and paranoid, and wants his enemies to underestimate him.
Yeah.
That does work. That happens to me a lot.
Makes sense. Yes.
But either way, it's just something to be aware of, and it's possible that what we did by getting Malmore out of the court didn't even work because of this
I think we need-
contingency.
I think we need to have a conversation with Lord Honeyfoot to get some insight into what we were doing for him.
Well, that's
Who's
the
got honey on
second.
their feet?
That's the second
Yes,
point we wanted
what?
to talk to you about, particularly you, Vita. We
Oh.
ran into Count Honeyfoot, who has been sending, who seems to be in charge, or at least a high level of power with the core.
I'm not really familiar with him.
And he kind of told us that our time of playing between the lines was done. And that we didn't really seem to give us a lot of option, even though he was phrasing it kind of as an option. We were now affiliated. And that meant that our loyalty was expected.
Only an extremist deals in absolutes. I don't like that.
Me neither.
Nope. 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 We need to discuss this.
I mean, it wasn't presented as an option. It was presented as you are and we expect your loyalty. Now, whether or not we do that, that's up to us, but it was not presented to me as an option. It was presented to me as if we were property.
Oh, no. I'm not going back to that again. You guys made me see that that's not right. We're not doing that.
No. So we kill the dude with the honey on his feet.
Let's feed him to the bears.
I
Well-
like that idea. They're friendly when you give them snacks.
Do you think that's a problem we can delay a little bit? Since we're not heading back for a minute, but
We're harder to track when we're not in town. They don't have a network of people all over the countryside. Or at least I hope.
they thrive in towns and cities.
Yes, the hustle and bustle.
But it does mean that we should probably avoid Lexi.
Yes.
We'll see. I don't think we'll run into her that often.
But she's once a week in Thorpe.
Yeah, but we know what day, so...
I'm just
not
saying,
be
we
down that day.
yeah, we just avoid her is what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
she reports directly to him.
I wonder if I can get her to be a little more forthcoming with some information about him next time we see him. Her?
Possible.
Always try.
I mean, at this point, we're ripping the Band-Aid off regardless, it seems like, so...
Personally, I only have to say this. I am not fond of being used. One, two. My loyalty goes to my oath first, and you guys.
That's where my loyalty is. To us.
Therefore,
That's it.
I will not do anything that would contravene my covenant. It goes without saying that I would not do anything against you guys because you're my family. But if this guy wants to use us as a tool for regicide, he can fuck off. I do not execute anyone that doesn't deserve it.
Blythe, I'm assuming we're all kind of curled up around the fire, talking, sitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blythe is curled up pretty small right now. She's just kind of like lost in thought and thinking, and she's really looking at the kids and looking at Vida and looking at everybody, and she says, I think the reality is everything we're tied up in and have been since that we got together is about to be much bigger than the squabbles of men and kings.
Here, here.
Probably.
I think it's time we stop focusing on rubbing rich people's feet and from rubbing the feet of the powerful and focus on becoming powerful ourselves.
I don't think we have a choice.
We got bigger fish to fry.
If we don't want to be pawns, we have to have power.
Ned shifts a little uncomfortably at the word pawn.
It seems like
Pretty
we've been
sure.
pawns from the beginning. Just
It's
depends
time
on
to
whose
stop
game we're
that.
playing.
Yeah. Let's face it, folk. From now on, we have to be less naive.
I don't think we've been naive. I think the reality is we are small.
Yeah. We
We're a small
are.
force. And
In hindsight, I think that getting involved with these people was a bad move from the start. Sure, we needed work, we needed money. Fine, I can accept that. But in hindsight,
we would have never gotten our audience with Malmore if we hadn't.
We would
And
be
that
in
we
the
needed.
dark very much.
We needed a direction. We found a direction. There's just so many pieces that we can't even begin to understand that are at play right now. And while I want to make this world better for us and for our friends and for them, and she looks at the kids.
I think it's time we make a promise to each other.
They're bigger.
Sorry.
okay,
I think
which promise?
no gods, no kings, no lords. Only us.
I don't think we can say no gods. We have two people very devoted to them at this point.
Yeah, I kind of really like my god, and I don't think he's pro-slavery, and I think that he'd really like us to burn everything down. So if we can keep mine around, that'd be really, really awesome.
How
Some
about
gods,
we
no.
put it like this.
Some gods, no kings, no lords.
How about
Yeah.
this? To thine
Yes.
own self be true.
I think that's the best way to put it. Because at
Yes.
the end of the day, if we are blindly loyal to ourselves without an even consideration of the choices we're making, that makes us no better than the people who we're fighting against.
That is correct.
We keep our eyes open. We look at the reality of the situation and the political landscape. And we weigh our choices and our decisions carefully.
And we listen to each other, even if it's things we don't want to hear.
Oh, I can guarantee that we're not gonna like what each other tells each other.
You are the only ones I trust right now.
Same.
As long as you have my back, I have yours.
So,
Always.
Look, I don't really understand, like, literally 90% of what we just talked about. Other than, you know, you said and the a lot, and those words I got down. But the rest is a little above my pay grade. But
So come over here.
I'm not-
It's time to continue your lessons.
just let me, 1 second. I can't promise that I can follow whatever y'all just discussed. But what I can promise is if anybody tries to hurt any of you, I will kill them slowly and painfully. You are my family. And whatever you guys want to do about the whole lords and whatever, I'm in. I'm down. Let's do it. But nobody fucks with my family. That's my
We're
promise.
here.
Agreed.
We should get some sleep before we steal another child.
That just
All right.
sounds so wrong. We are liberating.
All right.
Alright. Who wants to take first watch?
Me, as usual.
Oh wait, Urist, before you go to sleep, one of the children's we liberated might be kind of evil. Can you like
Crazy.
Okay,
I
okay,
can't
okay.
do the thing, but can you do the thing?
Exactly how evil? Details.
Like
Possibly possessed.
yeah.
Oh,
Like I didn't give them a knife for a reason. They're old enough, but I just thought they might try to kill us. So
okay. Let me see this child.
we'll show you where the little tiefling boy is.
Okay. You go towards that towards a sleeping child, and as you come close, Urist, you see a small 5-year-old boy with red horns and a tail, and his skin is also a little has a little reddish hue to it.
Mhm.
He's sleeping. He's snoring a little bit, but nothing. Besides his appearance, he doesn't look too much out of the ordinary.
Okay, silently, I close my eyes, and use my divine sense. The brand on my forehead start shimmering like a blue light. And let's see what's inside this supposed possessed child.
Okay. As you're using divine sense, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can see there's this aura around him. Also in a very reddish hue that glows and pulses around him. That is a presence of a strong fiendish a strong fiendish presence inside of this kid.
Okay.
It is not from him, it is on him.
Okay. So as in, I'm trying to like gauge it. Is it a presence inside him? A spell cast? Can I try to discern it?
Make a religion check.
Religion check.
I'll guide
Just-
you.
Thank
Pick a
you.
bardic.
Thank you. Uh, thank you, guys. I have a -1.
Holy people, stick together! High five.
It's a 7 plus 1d6 bardic.
Mhm.
Aren't you receiving help as well? Like the help
Yeah.
action?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone
Okay.
that has religion as a proficiency with religion can give you advantage.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe I do.
it's-
Okay.
Okay.
Can you imagine
Let
being a
me-
cleric without proficiency in religion? That would be very Dara.
Or Jester.
No,
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. So 7 plus 4 of bardic plus
Guidance.
4 guidance. Okay, 15 total.
Okay, 15. You don't really. Urist is still new to this kind of stuff, right?
Yes, very.
So, you. It is hard for you to tell. You have a notion, but you don't want to make a guess, too much of a wild guess.
Okay.
But there is a possibility, from your understanding, Urist, there is a possibility that this child is possessed by a demon,
Oh,
like in the possession feature that some creatures have.
okay. So, I don't know because I'm referring also out of character. I'm referring to whatchamacallit, to older edition. When you cast protection from evil on yourself, you cannot be possessed. And basically, if you cast it on someone, it and he's possessed, it flings whatever's possessing the target out. Is it still
Yeah.
like that?
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Hmm.
I wonder-
Might as well. Could try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so back in character. Urist takes a step back. Guys, come here. Quick.
Yes?
Settle up.
Okay. I
What's
don't
up?
want
I
to
just
scare
rest my head
I
on
don't
your
want to-
head.
I don't want to scare you. And I am not exactly sure because my religious education has been lacking much to my sister's chagrin when I was a kid. But I am pretty sure that this kid is either influenced or outright possessed. I can do something about it, but I need to prepare the appropriate spell.
Okay, so we do it in the morning?
I have protection from good and evil through my loot. If we want to do it now, or we can
Oh.
wait till the morning.
If
And
you,
you
if
have-
you, if you have that, yes.
Ned plays "Shout at the Devil" by Motley Crue.
Shout at the devil.
Oh.
Shout! Accept. Alright. Let's see if it works.
Okay. The child is asleep at the moment, and the wording of the spell says that it has advantage when he tries to resist the possession. So in another saving throw. So what we'll do is, you can cast the spell. You kind of bless the child using divine energy. But you have to talk with the child, guide him
Oh.
to try to resist and banish the manifestation from himself. Almost
Okay.
like an
Right.
exorcism.
Yeah, and it only lasts 10 minutes. That makes sense. Let's
Well,
let
I
the
get-
child's.
Yeah, I get mine back at dawn, so we can try again later, or Urist
Yeah,
can prep
let's
the spell.
let the child sleep, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. No need to
Okay.
wake him up and terrify him in the middle of the night.
And if you want, you can just continue casting it once yours prepares it, so you'll have more time to work with that.
Okay. I can switch Searing Smite with protection from good and evil for the day.
The paladin hurt after the situation demanded he dropped one of his smites for another spell. Oh my god. Where my
It's
smites
so-
went?
Are you using your slots to cast?
Anyway.
Come on, guys.
Alright.
There's a possessed child. I am still a paladin.
What a waste of smite slots.
Yeah.
Hush.
Don't smite shame me.
Yeah, guys, you're going to rest now, right? And just giving you a heads up, you can now benefit from a long rest and recover anything you need to recover, get max
Okay.
HP, and also. But as you are traveling on the road back to Torpe, you will have to be extra careful because the safety of these children depends on you. So every night, some of you, more than one of you, will have to be as a sentinel, try to look over the rest. So while you are traveling, before you reach Torpe, you will not be able to long rest. You can only benefit from short rests every night. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So be mindful of that, of how you want to spend your resources and all of that.
Would that affect
Um,
me with my 4 hour? Because I only need half the time.
Yeah, to be more of a mechanics sort of thing, to be challenging, I will say that your 4 hour rest won't do any good
Won't
for
count.
you.
Rest.
Okay,
That's
you
fair.
will still short rest.
What if Vita were to use the alarm spell every night?
Okay.
Oh. Could I also roll to get rid of my temporary hit point negative on this rest?
Yeah, you can.
Arcana, right?
Yes. Vita, to answer that, what I meant is you can cast alarm and everyone goes to sleep, and the next morning you wake up, the children are all gone because someone cast the spell magic on your alarm or did something to avoid it. That's what I'm trying to say. So you are
Or they
more.
just-
I just want
Okay.
it to be challenging, okay?
No,
Yeah,
no, that
that's
makes
fair.
more sense.
That's fair.
It's not gonna
Okay.
happen all the time. It's just
Song of Rest
better.
will make short rest a little less punishing healing wise.
21?
Okay.
okay. Yeah. You, through this long rest and through your arcane researches and knowledges and studies, you are able to get rid of that negative on your
Okay,
self.
baby.
Yeah.
Arcane mini tank with 47 hit points. Yeah, baby.
Jealous.
Can't believe you have so many more hit points than me. Your D6 hit die.
Okay.
16 constitution, baby.
Alright. I switched my spell. So one of Searing Smite is now protection from good and evil, and Warding Bond is now Prayer of Healing, which is a ritual spell, but heals up to 6 creature 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
So at least if we need like a one-shot mass heal, we got it, since we can't rest. Okay. Okay, we're set.
All right, let's go to a farm.
Okay. You want to do the exorcism as you wake up, or you want to go?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Do we want to potentially do this away from the other kids so they don't get freaked out?
Yes, let's not traumatize them.
Yeah, that would be best.
We've saved you. Please do not resist.
You are being saved. Please do not resist.
Okay.
Blythe is gonna say, "I have just the thing for this, guys." And she's gonna pull out a long rope and run her hand up the rope and cast rope trick for Urist, Ned, whoever wants to go in, and Blythe will stay out with the kids.
Go play in the extra dimensional space, kids.
No, for the people doing the exorcism.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I'll go to offer bardic inspiration.
Dara is gonna pat Urist on the head and be like, "You got this," and cast guidance, and then take off with the kids and keep working on their like knife skills and teaching them how to fight.
I think the kid is the one who's going to be having to make the check, not Urist.
Okay,
Yeah.
then be good, little demon child.
Ah.
Cast guidance on him instead.
What you mean?
If you do really good, I'll give you a knife.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, we gotta work on that.
And
Yeah.
take off with the other kids and go back to teaching them how to kill things.
You know, it's progress. It's progress. It's good.
Yes.
This is a good thing. This is good for her. She's developing. She's taking on leadership roles. This is good. It's good, right?
Exactly. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Ned. Oh God.
So you take Grelia, the small child with demonic ancestry, to the extra dimensional space of the rope trick. Who is going with him? Everybody but Dara?
Yeah, Blythe is gonna stay outside as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Then
go.
Mika's gonna go in.
Okay.
What does it look like inside the rope trick?
So I think in Blythe's like extra dimensional space, it's a lot of like pastel-y, shiny colors, just creating this little square. It's like a window. You can still see everything around, and you can see out the window, and you can see what's going on around. But it's like you're in a box of like shiny, translucent, multicolored glass, basically.
Wow.
Very nice.
That reminds me of that time I ate the wrong mushrooms.
Okay. So as you take him inside, he looks all around. Wow, I never been to a place like this. So what are you gonna do?
Okay. First, like Urist casts protection of from good and evil, and then like, okay, kid. I have been told that you have, let's say, a special friend that talks to you and sometimes make you do things.
The spell you cast is giving me the headaches. But yeah,
I know,
I
and and I know it's because your special friend is not really your friend. He's pretending to be your friend.
is he not?
No. No, he's not. He is like, how can I say it? It's like someone who comes and say he's your friend and wants to play. Let's say you have a ball, okay? You have a shiny new ball with which you play it, and another kid comes and says he's your friend and wants to play with you, but all he wants is for you to get distracted so he can steal your ball.
Oh.
Okay? So you have to tell him to go away. The spell I cast on you will help you do that. And we will protect you. But it's on you, okay? You really have to be brave and tell him to go away. He will try and make faces and bad voices to scare you into letting him stay. But you must not, because he's a bad man. And will lead you to do more and more bad things. And then when other people will come and try to punish you for the bad things that he made you done, he will go away and leave you to face the punishment.
And Vita will drop what should be like the cherry on top of that. And then the sisters will be very disappointed in you.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and make a charisma-based check, Urist. Either persuasion, intimidation, whatever is better for you.
No, it's
And
persuasion.
and you
Okay,
have advantage on the check.
Okay. So
Come on.
first roll 11. Second roll 18.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Okay. The boy. Last question. Did Dara give you a guidance or a bless?
Guidance.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have used less.
Bless. Okay, yeah. So because you, so you can give it up to 3 people. I don't know if you want to give it to
Yeah.
Urist. The kid,
Yeah,
the Grelia is a good one
Yep.
too because he has
And
to make
I'll
a
give
save.
it- Actually, I forgot to say that I was gonna cast it a little higher, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll cast it on Urist, the kid, and Vita.
Perfect. Urist, as you try to convince him, and with the cherry on top from Vita, the boy starts looking at you both. He then looks down at his feet. He says, "Well, I see, but okay, I'll try. I promise, I'll try."
Go.
He closes his eyes, and you can see the expression on his face, almost like he's really trying to focus on something. And all of a sudden, he changes. 1 second. Try to find the right color here. Where are the other colors? Oh, here. Hey, I'm getting used to this thing.
I am
He-
concerned.
He had his eyes closed, but then he transforms, and then his voices also change. His voice also changes. Foolish! What are you trying to accomplish here? This soul is already mine. You have no rights and no power to banish me.
Okay.
Oh, come on now. It's just a child. Wouldn't it be more fun and more beneficial to you to try and tempt one of us?
Think of it as a long-term commitment. And also, who knows what will happen to this child if I leave? He's only still alive after everything he endured thanks to me.
Yeah, but all the humans hate people like him, and he's gonna die anyways before he's 20 at this rate. So, what long-term benefit do you really get out of this?
Oh, I'm sure you're dying to know his secrets.
No, I just want to see your face so I can shoot it.
Okay. At this point, Urist, I'm using Channel Divinity Abjure Enemy. He must make a Wisdom saving throw at a disadvantage because he's a fiend or be frightened. So basically, his brand flares up and starts crackling like lightning, and his voice becomes almost booming. And what he says is like, "No, you turn tail and go before I rip you off this innocent child's body and bitch slap you into oblivion."
Perfect. Okay.
Bitchin'.
Bitchin'. Okay.
Sick.
I'll make 2 rolls, 2 saving throws, one for the kid and one for the demon.
Okay.
Which do you want me to roll first?
Let's the demon first.
Okay.
My DC is 12.
12. Okay. So the first row is disadvantage, so I'll roll 2 dices and we keep the lowest, and then
Lowest.
the other is advantage. 3 and a 20. Oh
my
god! What is going on, you guys? Oh, that's
Wow.
amazing.
And hang on, I want to check something. That's a damage roll, damn it. Never mind.
No, so he failed.
As you start to abjure him, you can see Grelia having spasms and like, and then his voice changes from his normal childlike voice back to his booming voice, and he goes back and forth like, no, help me! But after a while, as you continue on to abjure the creature using your newfound divine abilities, and with the help of the others, with the motivation from Vida, after 10 minutes that almost felt like an eternity to you, the boy finally after he turned his eyes to the back of his head, he then comes back, but then in an exhaustion he falls to the ground. Poof.
Well, Urist does the same, like falling flat on his ass. Okay, he's gone. I made him go away.
Vita pulls out some water and hands it to Urist, and then goes to check on the kid.
No, give it to the kid, not me. I just need a moment. Check on the kid.
Okay.
Yeah. Ned goes, can I go over and perform a medicine check on the kid?
Yeah.
Where's medicine? There it is. 10?
Yeah. You're pretty sure he's only exhausted. He is not on risk of dying or nothing like that. He's only
Okay.
resting after a stressful situation.
Okay.
Yeah, I planned that scene to take a little while longer, but after a nat 20 and and a fail on the other save, it's yeah, you won, guys.
Thank you, Oath of Vengeance. I love you.
Grelia just rests for some hours before he wakes up, and as you, I don't know if you are gonna continue your traveling right after this event. You are
Yeah, load him
very
up in the carriage.
yeah, you are
Yeah.
very close to the farm that you are heading to. But as you are moving closer to it, Grelia wakes up in the meantime and he seems normal. If you use your divine sense once again, Urist, you find no trace of demonic presence on the boy, but you still have this uncertainty surrounding this whole situation. Either the demon was fairly weak,
Mhm,
that is also a possibility, or
mhm.
he might be in hiding somewhere because you think it was too easy.
Mm. Well, that's he will try again. Usually, no, that's what I say to the gang. He's gone for now. He will try again. Demons usually don't let go of their prey so easily, and I am for sure not an expert exorcist. I totally winged it, and I have to thank whoever above gave me this power.
That you still don't know who is, right?
Yup.
Okay.
But yeah, let's chalk it as a victory for the day.
I go over to the little boy. I'm like, so now that you're not evil, you can have this. And I'm going to give him a dagger. And I'm going to say, and you can start training with us when we do it with the other kids now. But there's some rules. If you're going to run with it, hold it above your head so that you don't fall on it. And only poke bad people. I'll tell you who to poke.
Blythe's gonna like run up really quickly and say, Dara,
Yeah? What?
how about we give him the dagger when it's training time? It's the little one.
Why?
Because the cart is very bumpy, he might fall on it.
Ned's psychic
Oh,
exterior.
no.
She's gonna give Blythe a heart attack.
Fine.
He might fall on. Yeah, but I think training him is very good. Little ones, they just don't have as strong of control over motor. Also, maybe not running. No running with the knives. That's the better rule. No running with the knives. Okay?
What happens when a monster attacks? He's just going to be a delicious little snack, completely unarmed, and then he's going to die, and then we're all going to feel like shit. And then I'm going to feel really bad because I didn't give him a dagger when I could have.
No. He's
That's
just
what
gonna.
we're
They're
here
gonna
for.
throw the daggers at the monster and then hide behind us.
I refuse to take part in this conversation.
Yeah,
Guys are
there's,
weird with kids.
I have nothing to add to this that will be helpful.
Say, okay, fine. And I take the dagger back from the kid and I give it to Blythe.
Oh, but I
Thank you.
want it.
You
We will
have
make
it
sure.
when it's time. We just don't want you to hurt yourself, kid. You've been through a lot.
Ned pulls a broken and kind of dulled knife that he carries around in his pack that you guys have never seen before and hands it to him. He's like, here, I think this is more your speed. This belonged to the bravest man I knew, and it's perfect for you, kiddo.
Equivalent of giving him the unplugged second player controller.
Yeah. Here, kid, I'm going to teach you about something called tails.
No. Vita's gonna pull him aside a little bit and hand him a small pouch. It's got about 8 caltrops in it and about 40 ball bearings, and say, hey, you want to see something really funny? If a monster attacks you, just throw this at its feet and watch it fall all over the place.
It's not gonna.
And then run away.
Okay.
I'm so confused, you guys. Okay. Let's go kidnap another child.
Okay. As you are preparing to do just that, let us make our short rest IRL, and we'll be back very soon after a 5 minutes break, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Just turn off the camera while... here.
back.
Same.
This dog is very spicy that I am upsetting her sleep schedule.
What kind of dog is she?
She's part husky, part something else.
Oh Lord, what a drama queen! I can already tell.
Oh yeah,
Back.
and she's 6 months old. She's 6 months old, so
Oh, she's a baby.
he is indeed a baby
Lady.
and spoiled by my grandmother. Okay, so I'll leave this question offline, Ariel. How far are we? How many days travel are we from Thorpe if things go well?
Considering you would have to travel, yeah, you have donkeys now. You should be able to go faster than before. Yeah, I would say 3 days away.
So spell slots. Be safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should see what stuff I get back after a short rest, just so that I know.
Are we?
I don't think it's a lot.
We are we all here?
I believe.
Urist, you're muted. I don't know if you're.
Once per day, I can get a first level wizard spot back on a short rest. That's it.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the mic.
Okay.
I was talking into the void.
No one was listening to you. Okay, so as you are moving the next day towards the little farm where supposedly the last of the slaved children was, you finally see at the distance a not that humble farm, but also not one of the fanciest you have seen so far. And you hope to find Okas, a 13-year-old elf. So far, it is in the middle of the day, and looking from the outside, you do not see him, but that is where the notices from the records said that he would be. So, what do you do?
Davide, do you want a sneaky sneak?
I mean, is the kid, like, do we see him out in the open or no?
No, that's what you just said. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I can also send in Daisy, try and get a better view, or give you guys some help.
Yeah, why don't we send the familiar in to scout out first? It'll make sneaking easier.
Yeah.
Squid, they can do it, or if Daisy wants to go in.
I'll send in Daisy and just see, try and see how many people are around, the general layout of things, and see if we can try and find the kiddo.
Okay.
I'm also going to climb a tree nearby and just keep an eye out and just see if anybody is make sure that we don't get stumbled across while we're spying on this place.
Make sure no one spies on us while we spy on this place.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Dara, you can go ahead and make us a stealth check if you don't want to be seen. I don't know if that's the intention there.
Not very good.
And for Daisy is in the form of the... You summon it? Tressin, okay. It is not a common creature in this part, so if you want to have it scout in hiding, you can go ahead and make its stealth check first, and then
11.
after that.
Yeah. That's
Now-
The drow and the flying cat definitely stand out.
That's fine.
And now the perception from Daisy. Ooh, it is perceptive.
More so than Blythe is.
Okay, so um something something unexpected happens as Daisy was flying over some crops, searching for anyone that might come near. Uh, out of the out of the stable, uh, she can notice a elf child that matches the description of Okus, but he is not welcoming to a flying cat. He is holding I don't know how you guys call those things. A slingshot, yeah, that's correct. He's holding a slingshot on his hands and you try to aim at your Tressin. What is Daisy's armor class?
12.
Fortunately for you, he misses. What do you
She's
do?
just gonna fly up. I'm not gonna call her back because I don't want to lead him to me, but I'm just gonna have her fly off.
Okay, I'll make another attack with disadvantage. Let's say you dash away.
Yeah.
And even though you're far away, yeah, 4. Okay. Perfect. Daisy flies off, but you have the information from it that the boy was in the stable and just left to try to catch it.
So I'm gonna relay that he was at the stable, tried to catch Daisy. I think she scared him a little bit. But he's over there. Did I see anybody around him? Was it like we would have to get by a bunch of people, or was it pretty like isolated outside?
There are some people there, but they are mostly sparsed away. So anyone trying to go stealthily could. It's a possibility. Someone could walk in unnoticed, but if you were to walk in as normal, you surely be noticed by someone else. And the others, both workers and the owners of the farm, the ones that look like the owners, everyone else is human.
All right, so I'm gonna relay all that to Vida and Dara particularly, since they're our team self. He's at the stables. If we want to go try and talk to him, there's people around, but not a crazy amount. You could probably get to him pretty easy if you needed to.
Okay, and just to double check, are we killing the people or are we just grabbing the kid?
Well, I think
Maybe
we're gonna
neither.
check to see
I'm gonna talk to the kid first.
if they like being here and if they want to leave. He's 13. He's old enough to make that choice.
Okay, should we sneak?
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself and give myself advantage on Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Only good for a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guidance on Vida.
Anybody want a bardic?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level and I'm gonna give it to both me and Vida for Enhance Ability.
Okay. So you have.
Doesn't Vita already get advantage from the cloak?
Yeah, but not if
we're-
we have to attack.
Ah,
And you said guidance is a D4, 6?
D4, yeah.
Before.
But Bardic is a D6 at your level, right?
Hold on to the Bardic in case the kid needs some
Yeah.
charisma with this
Okay, so you are approaching this farm from the path, from the road on the south here, uh, from the
Okay.
here on the map. And this large building at your right is the house, and this building here leading to the where the animals are is the stable. According to Daisy, Okas walked from the inside of the stable, tried to shoot at Daisy with his slingshot, and then came back inside.
Do we want to go around the
Okay.
back?
Mm, probably one of the better options, yes. But how much cover is there off here to the left, towards the stables?
Uh, enough cover. As I said, there are not too many people that it's impossible for you to go like stealthily through here, and you already rolled your stealth. I don't know if that's your question.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
do
just
that.
wondering, like how much physical coverage is there,
Yeah,
like
there are
over
enough.
here?
Yeah, there are enough trees and bushes, and the spots where there are none, you can just wait for them to look at the other side and then just go. Whoosh.
Yeah,
It's
do
pretty.
that way.
It's pretty doable.
Work our way that way.
Okay. From the outside, uh, where you're standing, you can see parts of the stable since the doors are kind of open, but you don't see uh, any humanoid being, only the animals. You passed your stealth check, so you can go. If you want to go directly to the stables, you can go now.
Go here.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you can see there's more animals on the inside, and on this inside of these fences here, amongst the pigs, there is a young-looking elf boy. He's shirtless and he seems a little dirty, with mud on his arms and parts of his chest, and you can see him giving food to the pigs at this moment. He has a slingshot on his like on his pocket as well, and he still haven't noticed both of you approaching. So do with that what you want.
Vita's gonna move deeper into the stables, away from the doorway, and
Those are.
pull the hood down and say, "Hey, Okus, been a while."
He looks at you. Oh, what are you doing here?
Sisters asked me to check in on you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been a while. You just caught me off guard.
Yeah, I've gotten good at that.
Uh, well, I'm doing fine. And what about you?
Like I said, just checking in on you, seeing how things are going. Look, let's just cut right to it. Are they treating you okay? Do you like it here? Do you want to stay?
What do you mean?
Or would you rather go?
Where would I go?
Anywhere you want. But for a start, with us, to the other kids, and the sisters are kind of thinking about planning on starting up kind of a new sanctuary for you guys.
Like a new orphanage, you mean?
I wouldn't say it's an orphanage, more of a group home. I think they might have learned their lesson after last time. I think they might just try raising you guys on their own.
Well, as much as I appreciate everything they did to me in the past, I think that's what it is, the past. These people here, they don't have much, and they spent a lot on of their reserve buying me, so
Are they good people?
not like the sisters, but they are better than a bunch of people I've met.
Well, you're old enough now to start making your own decisions. So if you really want to stay with them, that's fine, and I'll let the sisters know. But if not, you just say the word and we'll take you out of here.
Make a persuasion check.
This is bad.
Ooh.
And add the bardic.
Okay.
Like, Vita's totally ready to take him at his word and let him make his own decisions, but she just wants honesty from him.
The truth is, I don't feel like living in another orphanage, or however you wish to call it.
Okay, then you can stay, Okus.
Really?
We're not going to force you to do anything you don't want to. Just remember,
Oh,
if things ever get bad, you can just leave.
I don't know about that, but if it is you that is saying that to me, good to see you.
Nobody can own you but you. My new friends have helped me realize that, so despite what they may have spent on you, you keep track of what work you do for them. And you look at what they pay the other farmhands. And if and when you feel your debt is paid, you can leave if you want.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But since you are here, do you want anything else? Do you want, I don't know, stay for a while?
No, unfortunately, I've got some business I have to take care of with my new friends, so I can't really stay. But I was passing by and I knew you were here, so I needed to check in on you.
Okay.
So, besides, I don't want to get you in trouble, so you go ahead and you get back to what you were doing. And just remember, if the time comes, go to Thorpe, and you might find some friends there, okay?
Yeah, I know where that is.
Okay. Well, good luck. And I think at that, Vita's gonna, like, give him a quick hug and then just turn and slip out, putting the hood of the cloak back up.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna follow behind. I'm just here for backup. So I didn't break out of my cover. I just watched and then left.
Okay.
I see Jar just like flashing an awkward peace sign like later.
Yeah, just emerges from the shadow. Hi. Disappears back into the shadow.
The meme where the guy's like "Choof," and then vanishes. Okay, so Dara, you are good, but Vida, I'll ask another stealth check as you are leaving, since you
Broke cover.
EX. Wow, I don't know why I even ask. Okay,
Rogue,
so
baby, it's only gonna get better from here.
yeah. Okay, but so the party rejoins after this little while. You don't seem to you don't face any more obstacles on your way. So what do you all do after that?
So, kid's not coming?
Guess not.
He wants to stay. He doesn't want to go back to another orphanage situation, and he's old enough to make his decisions. He wants to put in his time and make sure they get their money's worth out of him.
Okay.
Maybe it'll work out for him in the long run.
At the very least, it'll teach him a skill that he can use if he ever decides to leave.
If that's his choice, it's not our right to interfere. Let's go.
Besides, we never would have got him out of there quietly. He smelled of so much pig crap.
Yeah, I kind of smell it. I kind of smell it on you guys. Remind me to get you guys a river for a bath later.
Even I
Anybody
thought
got-
it was sneaky.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Does anybody have prestidigitation? Like, can you clean us up a little bit?
Blythe,
I was on mute. Blythe is slowly gonna just start to press to digitation them as we walk alongside the carriage, because the kiddos are in it.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Ned is singing road songs to keep the kids' spirits up, like traveling songs.
Okay.
And Blythe is gonna now that Daisy's come back, because she did like just the long route around, basically, have her let the kids play with her and like.
Ned does not let the children play with Squidly.
Probably a good choice. I'm
Like
just
you
gonna
can tell Squidly wants to, but I do not let him.
Okay.
That brings up an odd point. Does he actually have, like, self-determination and decision-making?
You know, the jury's kind of still out on that. You know, I haven't really done much talking to Squidly. I might need to do that.
You want to say something?
Jesus Christ! Why is your voice so deep?
I don't
Now
know.
you know why.
Why is your voice so moist?
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
I take it back. I remove the voice of the Chainmaster invocation.
Come on, we're partners in crime, aren't we?
Oh,
Well, it should be like
Christ.
that.
Yeah, you know who we haven't heard from in a while? George.
No, George is with me. George is chill. George is napping most of the time. I think he ate the last of my cockatrice turkey, though.
Well,
George has been tamed.
we'll talk later, Squidly, buddy.
Wait, did you housebreak George? Is that what happened here?
Yeah, I gave him lots of snacks and loves, and now we're besties.
He wasn't housebroken before. He's like just a little guy.
I mean, there was a lot of poop in my bag, but I mean, I don't shame.
That may have been on purpose.
Probably.
Yeah, like he's not an animal. He's just a guy.
He's my friend.
Definitely has significantly more autonomy than a familiar, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. George has full autonomy. I think I'm
George-
just kept him placated with snacks.
George is like a 40-year-old alcoholic divorced dad who's just riding around with us because we keep feeding him.
Hey,
Oh,
We probably should send him back to the Feywild at some point, though.
if he wants to go.
What do you say, George? And I'll pull him out.
He comes back. You open your bag and he comes from inside and says, "Well, actually, I go in and out of the Feywild all the time, so I'm good. I just like hanging around."
Oh, we like you too, George. And I give him a little kiss on the top of the head and then shove him back in my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what Vida and Urist are gonna to have in terms of companions slash familiars.
I mean, yours already has fine steed, so he's got a horsey.
not a horse. It's a mountain goat. A dire mountain goat.
I can't wait till I get Phantom Steed, because that is certainly happening.
Do we just have like a mountain goat hitched up next to Darrofer and Winifred?
What do you say, Urist? you
Mm,
you already conjured your fine steed?
No, not yet. I
Okay.
still have to cast it for the first time.
Okay.
So yeah, we've got 3 days to reserve our resources. So
Exactly. Plus, like it's a second level spell slot that could be used for a smite.
Exactly.
All right, let's carry on. If Kid doesn't want to come with us, I mean, to be fair, did we give the other ones a choice? I guess we kind of gave them a choice.
I mean, it's not that we didn't give them a choice, it's just the other options were really, really shitty.
They're all too young to make those decisions.
Okay.
Ned nags the horses onward and starts singing a vaguely inappropriate song about a woman named Harry.
Hey, not within earshot of the kids.
Fine.
Give them something better.
more wholesome.
Ned just fully plagiarizes the Misty Mountain song from The Hobbit.
Thankfully, there
Ned
are
plays
no...
a song that will. Yeah, Ned plays a song that will get this stream taken down for copyright infringement.
Thankfully, in the wonderful world of D&D, there is no copyright.
Perfect.
Okay, so as you are continuing on with your travel, let us all see what the future has in store for you. I want you all to roll a d6. Oh my god, so
no.
chaotic.
Counter, count, 2 6s and a 1.
Oh, Lord.
Worst luck with these d6s. I'm always rolling the 1. Always.
That's okay, we made up for yours.
That's a hot 2.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
Yes.
Okay, so the 5 of you are walking on foot, and then the donkeys are pulling the wagon, which contains all the kids. Correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we're
Except I think for Ned, I think Ned's driving.
Yeah, Ned, I have proficiency in lighting vehicles, so I'm driving.
Yeah. Let me know if you need to switch. I have it too.
I have to justify this proficiency somehow.
okay. Oh my god, my PC is not responding. Okay. As you are traveling, after some hours of the first day of travel, after you left the farm, one of the kids points out his finger out of the wagon and say, that hole looks funny. And as you see, as you take a look at the roadside, some 60 feet away from the road, from the main road, on the top of a hill, there is a makeshift tombstone. There is a wooden tombstone, and in front of it there is a open grave. But the hole, from the distance where you're looking, you can all notice the hole is empty.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's ominous.
not good. No.
Is this our necromancer friend?
Oh, I hope not. Not with the kiddos here.
Vita wants to check the grave for the name.
Okay.
Okay. Urist is with her. Just in case someone gets the jump on us.
But I'm just gonna stay back with the kids.
Same with Dara.
Okay. Where the hell it is? Okay. So as you've moved closer to it, you can see in a very rapidly written the name Ligia. I'll write that down for you here on roll 20.
Do we know that name? It sounds vaguely familiar.
I don't recognize it.
Legion. No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Hmm.
Looks like a Pokemon.
It's like a hill,
I
like off the road.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon practice. At least you have seen at least one or at least two or more graves during your travels on this road, but this is the first one to be open.
Okay. Does it look like that it was opened from the outside, or that the occupant got up and about?
Yeah.
Make
Can somebody dig in or dig up?
make an intelligence check.
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah, it could be an investigation. Good call.
Oh, invest.
Okay. Investigation.
And this is day one we're traveling, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Okay.
rolled save anyways, not the.
An 18 is enough. Both of you come to the same conclusion at the same time.
Nat 20.
Yeah, Ned as well. The grave has been digged from the inside out.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Guys,
Get the kids.
guys, Quarian's been here.
I mean, not necessarily. There's other things that can cause someone to crawl from their grave.
In this area, based on what we know, I think it's Quarian.
He also had his
You're-
apprentice too.
Did we get rid of the apprentice, or did he stick
Oh,
around?
We sent him on his way.
Yeah, we never did address that loose thread. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure, that won't
Yeah.
come back and bite us.
It's bad news regardless, but we can't say it's for sure Quarian.
Yeah, this could just be your standard run-of-the-mill zombie.
Okay, so Vita wants to look around the area, like footsteps, footprints, dirt tracks.
Urist, you got anything to help us snip out grave walkers?
Out of charges. Need a long rest. Sorry.
Yeah, we've got to be careful about using our stuff because we've got 2 more days ahead of us. So
No, wait. I still have one. No, I
Well-
used both.
This could just be a simple, probably survival or nature check
You can
to
make
track.
a survival check to search for footprints, as you said.
I'll help because I'm pretty good with that.
You said you're
You
helping.
want it? Yeah. You can either take advantage or I can roll 2, whichever you prefer.
What's your bonus to survival?
8.
Yeah, you go ahead, roll.
Okay, I'm following.
Okay. After some time searching, you can see you finally find some footprints leading out from the grave site. You think, yeah, both Dara and Vida have the same conclusion. The footprints look fairly recent. At 3 days at the most, but probably earlier. It follows on off the road towards what you look at the distance looks like a forested area.
Aw. He wanted to go spend some time in the woods. Good for him. I like that for him.
Do we want to follow this now, or do we want to take the kids to town first?
focus
As
on
much
moving
as
forward.
as much as I want to, we can't. We have a responsibility to protect these kids. We can
think
come
we
and
just
clean
need-
house later.
Just need to
Yeah.
keep our eyes open for it as we travel away from here. Be super
Yeah,
vigilant.
can Ned like make a note on the map of where they're at so they can come back? We can come back later.
Valeu. Really? Okay. No problem. 1 second, guys. Quer acender a luz pra gente só?
Deixa que eu com as ajudas.
Não, daí eu desligo a câmera. Pode ligar ali.
Não consegui ligar agora, Léo. Tô sem o pé.
Tá, desculpa, não ouvi já. I'll have to turn off my webcam for now, guys.
Okay.
That's alright.
Okay, what do you want to do again?
Make a note of where this forested area is so we can come back to it later.
Okay. You can know
Is it the Daggerwood or is it a different forest?
it's pretty close, but it is kind of it's another one, but it's the same type of forest and Daggerwood. Okay.
We just want to stay extra vigilant to make sure it doesn't, like, we're looking for it basically as we travel, just in case
Yeah.
it gets the jump on us.
I'm gonna climb up on top of the top of the covered wagon and just like keep an eye out and just be like watching everywhere as we go
Okay.
for the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Let's be on alert.
Yeah, Vita's gonna take up the rear position, keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Ned's gonna let Urist drive so that he can like scope out and keep an eye out for things.
Okay.
As you all be vigilant and continue your path, all of a sudden you hear a scream. Looks like it is coming from the same general direction of that forested area. And it sounds like a god-awful scream. Almost like the sound of someone in a dire situation of complete desperation.
Vita looks over at Ned like, sorry.
Everyone and the children hear that, and everyone gets a little. The children gets all of them get scared and frightened, like they suffer from the frightened condition.
No. Oh no.
Blythe is just
Okay.
gonna like run and open the back of the wagon and say, "It's okay, it's okay. Hey, we're on the road. Things get scary out here. There's nothing around us. We will keep you safe, I promise."
And I'm gonna flip over the top and kind of look down at them, hold up my dagger, and say, "You know what to do. Get your blades."
I think Ned wants to go and scout. Ned can turn himself invisible with his loot, and he gets that back every dawn. So that's a free invisibility per day. I think he's gonna tell the group, like, go on ahead. I'll catch up, and I'm gonna go check it out.
No, I'm coming with you.
Somebody's got to drive the cart, my man.
No.
I do not
I
have
don't-
animal handling, I don't think.
I will not ignore a cry for help, even if it's a trap.
Blythe, can you put him in the hole?
Only
No.
an hour. It's only an hour. And like, how far do we think this? I mean, because like we've already started traveling past it too, right?
Yeah.
So
How far away?
back is it?
You heard the cry some 30 minutes after you left the gravesite.
Yes, there's no reason to put them in the rope trick. I also like we're traveling with a cart and the animals, so I worry about you being able to catch up to us in a reasonable amount of time. Also, not to be macabre, by the time we get there, I don't think there's anything we can do.
Like, what are we talking, like half a mile away?
If we've been traveling for half an hour,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I could-
probably long
I
dead.
could fly and make it.
So could I. This is group decision, though. Do we split the party? Or do we just move on our merry way?
I think it's a their problem. We have 9 problems in the back of this thing already.
I
I don't like that. That feels too self-interested.
it's
Also,
not
I can't see a
self-interested, though.
paladin. I can't
it's
see a paladin
protecting
ignoring
9
innocent people.
Exactly.
protecting 9 children. The longer we're on the road, the more at risk the children are.
This is why I'm saying I will go.
Right,
You
the less we
keep the children safe. I will manage.
I'm gonna look around. Can I see an area nearby where we can set up like a small camp kind of off the side where someone could stay with the kids and not be visible from the road?
Yeah, make another survival check to see if you find something of the sorts. Okay, with a 12, you think you can find a good spot where one can be, if they stay quiet and actively try to be stealthy. That spot is perfect for not to be noticed by anyone traveling the road.
Okay. Why don't we stash the kids here, whoever wants to stay can. And then even just if me and Urist go check it out, we have divine magic. If it's something undead, we can take care of it quickly and then come back.
just one. Blythe is just to say, I mean, I can't control what we do, but I think this is a bad idea. We have 3 days of travel, if not more, and we cannot save everyone.
Well,
We
that's why
can
I'm,
save these kids.
that's why I'm saying I go. I need less rest, and my my abilities need less time to recharge than you guys.
We may not be able to save everyone, but I must try. I'm sorry. I don't want to impose on anybody. I see your point from a certain point of view, but
I
for
don't
me,
think
this is non-negotiable.
Then I don't think we stop moving. We have to focus getting these kids to Thorpe A. We know what dangers are on this road. We've seen them. The more we stay still, the more likely we find an ogre, or we find bandits, or we find things that...
And this is why I am saying, you go. You keep the kids safe. I will do what I must.
We will never... This is Blythe saying this. We will never reach our goals if we get distracted by every problem.
Is gonna put a hand on Blythe's shoulder and get her attention and just say, I agree with you, but look at him. He can't ignore his oath this early on.
And what about the oath we made to the children?
I will stay with you. We will keep moving. They will catch up.
Fine. I have my means to move quickly. I'll catch up with you. I can do it.
I'll go with him. Somebody's got to keep this knucklehead alive.
Can't drive the cart without one of you.
I can probably drive the cart.
Thanks.
I don't have proficiency, but I'm pretty good with animals.
Okay. So you are continue on. You're not stopping by the road, correct?
No. I think just Urist and Ned are gonna go investigate.
Vita takes the reins.
Okay. See you in a bit.
All right.
Okay. So
Let's go, hothead.
you don't find too much trouble controlling the donkeys, so you can continue on, no problem. The children are still scared, and they are creating theories and start to conjecture. Oh, what was that? I think it was.
Hey.
What?
Kiddos, it's okay. It's alright. It might not even be a person. Sometimes animals have humanoid-sounding screams. It's okay.
Blythe is just going to climb in the back with the kids and start, hey, I know this is scary, but let me tell you a story, and maybe we can take your minds off of it while we ride, okay?
Besides, what's going to happen to you with Aunt Vita here?
Blythe just sits down with them in the back of the wagon and says, so one time, there was this beautiful, beautiful seaside town. Smell the mist in the air, and you could smell the smelt on your skin. In this town, there was the most incredible little white cat that everyone loved, and who was the joy of the town. The cat would just go jump around from from house to house, getting attention from everyone. But one day, the cat made a big scary ball of light, and it scared everybody in this town. So what did the cat do? The cat found friends who were like them, and made a bunch of new cat friends who could do all sorts of amazing things. And while they missed this little beautiful seaside town, they got to see so much more of the world and do it with people who could do cool stuff too, like be really, really fast. And she'd like do her hands really fast and like do a little bit of a tiny little jump scare on one of the kids. or they could be really strong and control a big chain and scare all of the other scary cats around. There was also a cat who made the most beautiful meowing noise everyone loves. And then, of course, there was a cat who was the prettiest of them all, who could control the shadows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That cat was the prettiest of them all and the sweetest, and that cat would just jump from shadow to shadow, being able to take care of all the other cats because no one could find them. And the cat protected all the other cats all of the time. That's how I found Daisy. And she pets the little familiar. She's one of those cats. She's gonna keep you guys safe.
Wow, I didn't know all of that. That is awesome. And other kid says, I didn't know there were other places after the seaside.
No, I grew up in one. I'm not from here.
Really?
Yeah.
What is like?
Small little. Everyone knows everyone. They'll take care of you when you're sick. They'll bring you fun treats when something goes right or something goes wrong. It's a place where people take care of each other. Oh, lots of good fish.
Well, Blythe, with all of that, you can go ahead and make a charisma check at advantage. You can do either persuasion, performance, whatever you prefer.
I'll do persuasion.
Woo.
26.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Thanks to your beautiful story, the kids are all more calm now, and they lose the frightened condition.
So I'll leave Daisy with him and jump back out so the donkeys don't feel the burden of an adult human in there for too long.
Okay, while that was happening, the rest of the group, you follow on the noise that you heard, and you use the previous knowledge of the footprints that you've already found, and you continue on until you find yourselves in the middle of a dark forest area. While there, you find something weird. Let- Just preparing here the battle map. As you are approaching, you see the figure of a humanoid man, but you cannot. He has his back turned to you. He is not wearing any clothes whatsoever, and his skin is pretty much dry. What do you do?
Urist?
Yep.
I don't think we've stumbled onto the world's greatest nudist resort, have we?
Nope.
Damn, one of these days.
Lancing time. Alright, Urist readies his weapon, steps outside and yells, "Yo!"
Ned's fingers kind of crackle with arcane magic.
As he slowly turns to you, who said that, you can see the following creature right in front of you.
Yum.
Oh, look, it's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
I was gonna say it's one of the Real Housewives in New York, but yours is better.
There's like just this guy.
Maybe it's friendly.
No, no, he's not. And besides, Dara's not here. So, yep, Yuri smash.
Okay, then let's prepare ourselves here on the map.
Can I do an insight check before we do that, just to see if it looks hostile?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make that.
It's a hot 11.
Yeah, let me go ahead and make my charisma check here. 1 second.
Let me roll initiative.
Just adding the toggles here. Yeah, Nedgar, from that insight, you can tell that it doesn't look like it is non-hostile to you. Doesn't look friendly, but he's not trying anything directly hostile to you. But he doesn't have like facial expressions you can read. He doesn't look like he's trying to say anything or communicate in any form. He's just looking at you.
Okay.
I have to add yours manually here. But that being said, you're the first one to act.
Ned's not going to strike just yet, and he's going to call out, "Hey, buddy, were you the one who just let out the blood-curdling scream?"
Why is asking me that? I'm just rolling for yours here. 17. Okay. He makes a negative with his head.
Okay, so you understand me. That's a good start. What you doing?
He doesn't answer with words. You are out of roleplay interactions on your turn. You can either act or pass.
Ned's gonna hold his action. Ned's
Okay.
gonna hold a reaction for like if this guy like reacts hostily. He's not gonna make the first move, but he's gonna prepare.
Okay, so on its turn, it starts walking towards your direction, Ned. He's although he is, as his name say, he is dried. He is still taller than you, and
Most
As-
things are.
he stands very close to you, like pretty much adjacent to you, and looks you from there up high towards you, but he says nothing.
Okay, not a fan of personal space, obviously.
You can hear
Um.
you can hear the sound of him trying to breathing air, but he never breathes out.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. Urist, you can act now.
No, I don't have to. Let me see. How much is my reach?
I think it was 10 feet with the chain, right?
Yep.
If I'm
Yep.
not mistaken.
Screw this. I'm hitting him. Spam, spam. I am not talking to every monster that we encounter.
In his defense, we don't know it's a monster yet. We just know it's a weird-looking guy, and we know lots of weird-looking guys.
Don't care. I'm attacking. Oh.
Ha!
Oh boy.
Oh my god, you.
I missed.
Yeah.
Well, I have another attack. That's 22.
Yeah, 22 does hit. Okay, let me just put his HP here. Okay, 19 points of damage. Are you going to do anything else? A smite?
No. I am saving them. Because I am a long rest guy.
You're one of
I am
those
not
guys.
like... Yeah, I am not a lock. I don't get my spells back with a smoke break.
Back to you, Ned. The Urist didn't waste any time. He swung his big metal chain and blunted at the creature. The creature poof, received the blow, but he did not bleed from it.
Okay. Ned's going to start by using one of his packed slots to Misty Step back to get some distance. And then can I do a perception check to see if there's other things in the area?
You can go ahead.
And
Yeah. The woods are very dark at this time.
all right, and I guess Ned will go. All right, in for a penny, in for a pound, and I'll Eldritch Blast. First one is a 19 to hit,
Okay, it is.
and I'm gonna roll both attacks at once. Second one's an 11.
The 11 doesn't hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
Oof. Okay. If he were a normal creature, he would be bloodied by now. So, just saying.
Okay.
He's bloodied, but not quite. And now, on his turn, he's going to walk over to Urist, and he will do a slam attack on you. 11, I
Missed.
don't think that hits. So,
No.
back to you.
Need an 18. Okay. Another couple attacks with my trusty chain named Lemmy. Okay. 1. 9.
How can we miss that frequently?
Hey! The dice giveth, the dice taketh. Second attack, 14
14 is a hit.
for 8 blunt damage.
Okay, Ned. Are you gonna be the one to finish him off?
I guess so, yeah. You know my game at this point. First one's a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Second one is another 19 to hit.
Yes. Also yes.
There's 17 damage.
Okay. On the 9 points of force damage, I'll have myself roll an undead fortitude. Constitution save. Oh, actually, yeah. I have a +2 to that, but even so. So you managed to completely slay the dry body. What do you do now?
Oh, Urist is like turning to Ned, obviously exasperated. Stop talking to every damn monster we find.
This isn't right. This does not feel right in the slightest. Like, Ned is deeply unnerved by this. I'd like to make another perception check.
Okay, go ahead.
17.
17 is more like it. As you try to search around for possibly more enemies, right? Or more monsters, as Urist said. You notice some movement coming from inside of the forest, and as you notice, they reveal themselves to you. But
Oh.
once again, they don't look outright hostile towards you. They look more like that expressionless curiosity that the one you slew had. But this time, you hear a voice coming from the woods. Allow me to correct you, dwarf. We're no more monsters than you are. We only have been exposed to death.
Oh god, it's a Cenobite.
Oh no.
Do you need to call for help?
We have such sights to show you. Okay. I would like to begin by apologizing for my overeager friend here. Whoops, our bad.
Exposed to death.
As you will soon be as well.
Were you saying that?
Okay, look. Let's go.
You want to fight it? What do you want to do? I didn't understand that. Let's go. If what's to Urist and you to run away, or if you're.
I mean, I'll leave the call up to you. You're the one with blood. You're the one with the bloodthirst.
That's not bloodthirst. It's a strong desire for justice. So, you are telling me that you are trying to just like live your peaceful undead lives without harming anyone? That's kinda tough to swallow.
How did you guys become all like undead?
Don't you already heard the tale of the dry bodies?
No, I must have missed that history lesson.
There are some who are unfitting to return to dust. The very earth rejects us. The other lives won't accept us. The water, since it brings life, doesn't intermingle with us. The very worms refuse to eat from us, refuse to lay their eggs on us.
What did you do to deserve such fate?
Yeah, that sounds like a real bummer.
That's a good question. Some say we received what we bargained for, but I have no recollection of my past life. I only know that I've been alive at one point.
That poses an interesting wondering.
So, you know what that giant scream we heard earlier was?
I think that was him, Ned.
Was that you?
I was calling from the one that had risen recently to join with others like him. But you found him before me.
At least he's at peace now.
It's
If
only
your condition is if your condition is a curse, I freed him.
Are you here to free all of us then?
Do you want me to?
Why don't you try?
Oh boy.
I have nothing better to do.
Well, pun intended, it's your funeral.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, I remember you sending Squidly at the moment you saw the guys and to to warm the rest of the party, right?
Yeah, Squidly's fucked off. Squidly's in Raven form, moving 180 feet per round.
Okay.
All
so
right.
Squidly comes to you and says,
Oh shit! I forgot to turn his speech back on.
Can I was looking at Blythe. I don't speak eyeball.
"Oh, sorry, I forgot you. You're not Ned. They are in deep shit. Come help."
Okay. Does someone want to stay with the kids?
I take care of the kids, yes? Come here, kids. Let me tell you of the great void.
Maybe.
Leave all the-
Maybe. Yeah, that seems fair.
Leave all the pets behind.
Yes. I'll take George out. George, you stay with the kids. You make sure they behave and kill anything that comes near them.
Okay. Are you gonna...
And I'm gonna start running.
Okay. Yeah, George is a good bodyguard for the
George is our
kids.
babysitter.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like you see, you're stop killing every monster we meet.
Okay, so let us do this. I will reposition everyone on the map a little farther to the left side here. Okay. And the ones that are coming now to the rescue will arrive. Can position yourselves here on the top right of the map. And as the fight breaks out, you can everyone can roll initiative, and you can start acting like further away, just to represent that you are just now coming to the battle. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah, damn it.
I hate when roll 20 do this. Oh, fucking shit.
Even with advantage, I got shitty initiative.
It's a 17. Now I can fix it. Except it didn't let me.
Sometimes roll 20 does some stupid shits, guys. What the fuck is this? It got recent updates, and it seems that it just fucked everything over.
You could just make all the dry bodies act on one initiative.
No.
You know, that really bad one you just rolled.
Yeah.
Just
That's
a
a possibility.
suggestion.
Yeah, it's still not putting me in the initiative order.
Think how easy it would make running combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I mean,
Blythe
you
stepped away, so Blythe is with the kids. And George.
Sorry, what? Blythe is staying?
Yeah, I think Blythe stepped away for a minute. Unless she's just muted still.
I'm muted. Sorry. No, I was staying with the
Oh,
kids. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I did not realize it was muted.
Like,
Yeah. No.
let the
She
boys
wouldn't.
figure it out.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't leave the kids. Period.
really?
Yeah. Not with familiars.
Hey, George is very responsible. To be fair, I think it would be safer to leave the kids with George than with Dara.
And Squidly's basically the world's worst squishmallow.
Yeah. No. No.
Yeah, no, I agree with Blythe.
Someone needs to stay with them. And Dara and Blythe are much faster and more nimble than she is. So. Plus, if anyone attacks the kids, I can do a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's on you to decide, Laurie, if you want to stay out of the fight, because it might take a while.
I mean, just like realistically, Blythe wouldn't leave them.
Mhm.
So,
Perfect. Okay, so the turn order here. So, due to popular demand, I'll have the dry bodies all act in the same initiative order, and we still need to put Vida here.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. So Vida, what do you do?
Well, I mean, I'm obviously farther away, but at full speed. So, let's see. Movement, dash, and double. So, I'm heading towards them after checking that Blythe is going to be okay with the kids
Mm-hmm.
at full speed.
I'm good. Go. Fly.
And just takes off full speed to get to them. I don't know how many rounds it'll take to get back to the area where they're at, but we're moving.
Yeah. How much can you walk in a single turn?
I can move between the bonus action dash, the full round movement with the double dash, 90 feet per round.
Okay, so you can. Let's say you start here at the corner of the screen, and then you can move right here.
Okay, so corner, and then how? Alright. Move to there. And then what's the... Pretty sure I'm out of range, but that's my movement and my action and everything for the turn.
Okay, Dara, you. I think you can do almost that, but a little less, right?
Yeah, I can't move as far. I can go 30 feet. And then I am going to shoot at this guy with my longbow. Guy. After I move 30 feet. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Oh, I shouldn't have advantage, sorry.
Yeah, you don't have disadvantage either, but 12 to hit. It's not enough.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay, Urist. He asked for it. What do you do?
Double chain attack, and I'll see if I can spice it up. Hoping I hit with both. Take out the leader first. Take him out fast. 18. And the damage is... Ah, sorry.
Yeah,
10
it's 10.
blunt.
Mhm.
10 blunt. And second attack. It's a 19 with 13 blunt, and one of my second level spells goes for a smite.
Okay,
So
he is undead, so you have an extra.
48. 19 more.
Okay.
Total 10, 23, 23 plus
42.
42 damage.
Okay. So, with that much damage, as you can see on his token there, he is already at half HP or less. So, I'll have to bring out the big guns.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
After you poof, poof.
No, we should at least start with the small guns.
After you hit him with your chains, he tried to deflect your attacks using his bare arms, and then he says, "You're only making me angrier. I don't think you got what it takes. You only make me wanna scream." And when he does, you can hear the same cry that you heard while you were traveling the road, but this time you are too close to not be affected by it. I know the description is pretty large, so it's a con save 11 to both Ned and Urist. If you fail, you take 25 damage and nothing else, and if you succeed, you take no damage, but you are stunned. So either
That's
way,
brutal.
it's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're at less than 25 hit points, when you hear the scream, you die.
15.
Okay. You are stunned, Ned.
Constitution save.
Oh.
5. I
Oh
take
no.
25. I
25.
take 25. Okay. Calculation. But I am not stunned.
Okay. Yes, exactly. Ned, on your turn, you can repeat the save. I think it's at the end of your turn. Let me double check that. Yeah, the wording, it's pretty weird because I use Google Translate too. At the end of each of their so Ned, you start your turn with the stun condition. Now you can repeat your save. Yeah. Oof. Very unfortunate.
Damn it.
Ned didn't save it. He's still stunned for this round. Now it's the dry bodies time. Oof.
Missed.
Remind me, stun condition grants advantage to everyone trying to hit it, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Ned, a 19 to hit you for 5 damage.
Okay.
I don't know it. What? Oh, I see. Okay. 18 to hit for 5 damage. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this guy won't be able to reach you. Why the hell they are calculating weirdly? This guy is going to dash all the way up here. This one's trying to hit Urist.
Okay.
Why? Why am rolling so poorly when it's on Urist? What did you did? 18 to hit you, Urist.
Yes. Just barely. 5. Okay.
Okay, and all of these guys will have to dash.
It's 5. 28.
Okay. Um, top of the round, Vita, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see. Distance. Alright. Do I have advantage on that or not? Because they're in combat.
You don't have unless
They're
you try
melee.
to. You can
but
add
he's not
your sneak
threatening
attack.
them.
Mm. Okay, so I'm going to make use of my steady aim as a bonus action to give myself advantage on the attack roll, and I cannot move until the end of the turn. So, where is it? One and yeah, okay. So 17 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 17 does hit. You're aiming at the main guy or at.
I'm aiming at the one right next to Ned.
Okay.
Right there.
Uh-huh.
And
17 is a hit.
damage. And that's bad. Where's my sneak attack? Because advantage. So that's 18, and it's with the gun, which is considered magical because of my infusion.
Nice. Okay.
So if they have damage reduction or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. 16 plus 9. Wow. It is 16? Total?
It's
or,
just 16, I think. I
16.
didn't realize it rolled a sneak attack with it. Yeah, 16.
Yeah. For your 6th level, you went Rogue 5 or Artificer 2?
Artificer 2.
Okay.
So 2d6
Okay.
for sneak.
Okay, 16 points of damage. It is not bloodied. I don't know if you can do anything else, but...
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so next one up is Dara.
Okay, I am going to move up my 30 feet. And then I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to make an attack on this guy with my longbow. And I'm going to give myself advantage on it with my Zephyr Strike. 27. I'm just
Okay.
gonna put Zephyr Strike in the thing so that I can refer to it. And then so it does an extra D8 as well.
You're hitting the closest one, or you're hitting the main guy?
No, I'm going for the guy that's up on Ned right now. This one.
The one I hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying this one, but I don't see the if you're pinging.
The one to the right of Ned.
Yeah, but just so you know.
You don't
now,
see the ping?
Okay, now I see. Now I see it.
Okay, perfect. So 5 plus, so 8 damage.
Okay, he's now bloodied.
Shit.
You moved all your everything
Yeah.
you could move. Okay. Urist, you're next.
I'm still attacking the chief, hoping that
Okay, so
he is the most dangerous.
one
I
I think
thing.
there's one between you.
Yeah, for you cannot use the reach of your weapon if there's a creature between you and him.
Okay,
But if you move closer, you will take only one opportunity attack and you can hit him normal.
okay, let's do it. Roll him.
Your attack of opportunity, 22 to hit.
Yes.
For 6 damage.
Okay. Let me note it. I didn't hear no bell. Alright. First attack. If I'm going down, you're coming with me. 17 for 22 blunt.
This yours damage is killing me.
I mean, to be fair, he took 25 from one blow.
Yeah. I am literally below my half hit points right now.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that's a good first hit. The creature is still alive.
Second attack. Another 17 for 15 blunt.
Okay.
If he's still alive, I'm smiting. I'm spending a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. He will not be alive after that, but he'll have his undead fortitude try to stand up. If you want to spend your smite now, you will get the DC
Yeah.
higher for his undead fortitude.
Yes. Yes, I am. We need to kill this thing fast because I don't know if he can scream again.
Oh, it screams again. I'm done.
We still
7.
have
15 plus 7, so it's
What did
You had 27 DC or 22 DC.
oh my god, why is nothing wants to work today? Okay, so he has to roll a 24 on his constitution save.
Oh.
Damn it. A good thing you smited.
Yes.
So the dry cry looks at you, Urist, say, "Ugh. Thank you. If I finally found rest, I will be forever thankful to you."
You're welcome.
And after that, he dies. Ned, you are no longer stunned after
Oh,
the
thank Christ.
after the
DM.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question about the D inspiration, is that only to a D20 roll, or can I add the D10 to a damage roll?
No, only to a d20. Attack,
Right, worth a shot.
saving, or ability check.
Okay, cool. All right, so here is what Ned is going to do. Ned is going to use his second pack spell to Misty Step back here to get some distance. And is going to Eldritch Blast again. He's going to start with... He's going to go for someone else. He's going to hit this clown right here. $13
13 does hit.
and 24.
Okay. Roll for damage.
That's 7 damage.
On the one that's already bloodied, right?
Sure, yes. Wow.
7 more damage. Okay, he's still alive. What a fighter. That is it for your turn?
Ned's gonna take the rest of his movement to kind of back up here a little bit, get some distance. Well, hang on. I want to see how far I can go. So I was here, so I went 30 feet. Say I went 30 feet over here. And then I'll do another 25. I'll finish up here.
Okay. As you are moving, I'll start this guy's turns. Okay, this guy has a +2 from the flank.
Alright.
18 to hit you.
18 hits.
This guy has a
Cutting
plus-
words. Cutting words.
Okay. I have to re-roll, or you roll it?
No, I roll a bardic
Okay.
inspiration and deduct it. So that's 18 just became a 12.
Okay. So it's not a hit. This is a 22 on Urist for 5 damage. Let me see. I roll
Alright.
3 attacks. This guy attacks with a +2 as well. 21 for 9
Okay.
bludgeoning.
What the fuck?
Okay.
EM inspiration.
Yeah, DM inspiration. I'm gonna deduct a D10 from that roll.
It's a 21 because of the flank.
Now it's a 17.
And it misses. So it's just 5.
Ned, this guy runs there. And this guy runs here. These are all creatures with using their turns to dash, okay?
Jesus Christ, Ned's just gonna have to fucking Nightcrawler all over the map.
Vida,
Yes.
your turn.
Alright. Is in range with Ned. So roll and advantage. Okay, it's 23 to hit. And that is 2d8 plus 5, so 12. And how it's auto rolling sneak attack. I don't know why. But anyway, so 16 more damage to the one to the right of Ned.
This one? Or the one that's...
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, the one you highlighted. And double checking. That should be it for me. Yeah, that's it for the turn.
Dara?
Okay, I am going to first attack this guy here with my bow.
Babu.
Gonna give myself advantage from my Zephyr Strike.
I think you cannot do that with the same spell slot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But let me double
I
check.
thought it was
ends
once
when you-
per turn.
No, it ends. The spell
Oh.
ends when you give yourself advantage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I-
then I'm going to...
Yeah.
But you could have also like moved yourself closer because you
Yeah.
get an extra 60 feet of movement.
No, it's if you miss an attack, then you get an extra 30 feet until the turn ends.
Yeah,
Actually, it's whether you hit or miss.
yeah, no, the spell
Oh.
is like this. You spend a bonus action, and for 1 minute, if you concentrate, you can move without provoking opportunity attacks. That's the spell. Then, once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage, deal an 1d8 extra, and move an extra 30 feet on the turn. You use that once per spell.
Oh.
If you want
Yeah.
to redo that, you have to spend another spell slot. But if you keep
Yeah, I'm
concentrating
gonna-
on it, you just walk without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spell another use another spell slot. And I'm going to move... Sorry, I completely misread it. I'm gonna move...
You alright?
I'm fine.
here. And then I'm gonna use another 30 feet to go here. Oh. Here. And then I just want to see what my range is now. I can't get as many as I want, but I'm going to use my action to use my channel divinity of turn undead.
Wow, nice. Okay, so
Nice.
30 feet from where are you? 30 feet from you.
I think that's a bit, pretty much all of them near her.
Yeah, I
I
just
don't
can't
think
get the
it's
right.
Oh
playable.
yeah, only these guys here.
Whoa.
These four guys here.
Everything except the ones on Urist.
Yeah.
I got us into
Yeah.
this mess. I deserve it.
No, I'm gonna come save you too. I can't walk that fast.
I got
It's
you,
fine.
Urist.
No, I got-
Nightcrawler's coming.
I got Misty Step too. I'm gonna disengage.
Where
What's
is...
the saving throw?
It's wisdom, right? It's a wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's my spell DC, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Which is 16.
16. Wow.
Pretty good.
Sorry, guys.
Because I'm wise as fuck. Can't spell my
That's
name, but
7 of the 8.
That's sweet
Yeah,
zero.
only one of them passed, right?
yeah.
Don't you need to roll one more yet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I only count
So?
7.
No, it's all here.
Oh, okay. Must not have loaded for me yet.
Okay, so I'll be the nicest DM ever, and all the ones surrounding Ned got frightened. The one that did not is this guy down here. Okay, anything else you want to do for your turn, Dara?
That's my whole kit and caboodle. That's my move, my attack, or my action, and my bonus action.
Okay, while I finish off painting the tokens, Urist, you can go ahead.
Okay, I am spending my second spell slot to cast Misty Step and get the fuck away of this encirclement. 30 feet. So, here. Doink. Flash Zap. Okay. And I am using my action to spend 15 of my pool of 30 of lay on hands to get myself back up a bit.
Okay.
So I have still 15 points in reserve. 17 plus 15. Is that
32.
32. Thanks, math people.
Okay. Ned, these creatures that are frightened and turned from the divine power of Samanus cannot use their reactions.
Oh, that was what I
I'm
was gonna
yell,
ask.
Don't hit them! Don't hit them!
Ned is gonna go. Hang on. So Ned's got 25 feet. And so he's gonna go. He's gonna go down to here. What have I got that might be fun? Ned's going to bonus action use one of his first level spells to cast Hex on this guy. And then I'm gonna do double Eldritch Blasts at him. So here's the first one. It's a 22. And a 17.
Yeah, both hits.
Okay, so here is the necrotic damage. Uh, 27 plus 6 necrotic. So 33 damage total to this goon.
Just gonna leave that. You're hitting the ones that one of the ones that is not turned.
Yeah, that
right?
is not turned. I'm hitting the top one that was ganked up on Urist.
Okay, he is now bloodied. And as you can see there,
And he's
he
he's bloodied from 33 damage.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
And he did not take the 6 necrotic, right?
Oh, he's immune to necrotic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, crap, that was a waste of a spell slot.
It happens. Okay.
You live and you learn.
I'll go with this guy's first. He wants his revenge. Ned, 11 to hit you,
That's a miss.
18 to hit you.
Hang on. Oh,
A
Lord.
crit hit.
If I cutting words that, can I remove that crit?
I think that would be too broken. I think a crit should stay a crit. Unless you're using something to reroll, like silvery barbs.
Yeah, it just lowers it. It doesn't take away the crit part of it.
Damn.
But the 18,
Alright.
you can go ahead and turn that into a miss.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Well, I've got to roll really good on this, so hang on. That'd do it.
Nice. Okay, so you only got hit with 6 plus 6.
I still do not like that.
You good, man? Need
I'm at
healing?
15. I'm at 15. I could use a heal whenever somebody can spare a second.
Oh, and this guy has enough movement, he can hit Dara. 19 to hit Dara.
That hits me.
For 7 bludgeoning. Okay, that is it for all the ones that can act. The ones that are turned, let me reread that. They must spend its
Dash
turn
away.
trying to move as far away from you, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dash action. Oh, damn it.
Yep.
Or
Try and
to
get away
escape
from me.
effect.
I'm a scary bitch right now.
Yeah, okay. So, that being said, this guy cannot move closer, so he will move right here. And all of those will need to run away.
Minute will be enough to get them out of combat.
Yeah,
They'll keep running for a minute.
you don't need to keep concentrating on that, right?
No.
Okay. Guys, how are we in regards to time? Are we good to finish off this combat?
Yeah, I'm good to finish this off.
Yeah,
I'm good. I got a question if I could do something. I don't know how far away the cart is from all of this.
Yeah,
How far am I from the cart, from them?
yeah, we didn't establish that beforehand, but I would say it's some 10 minutes away, at least.
Right. I'm gonna try and send in Daisy with her dragon's breath, but it won't last.
Yeah, well, what is your plan? You want to send your familiar?
Yeah, because I have dragon's breath,
Mm-hmm.
but it only lasts a minute. So
Oh, I see. You can, I can say that you can still deliver touch spells through your familiar, even if it's further away. Only this time.
just this time, I will not abuse it moving forward. All right, let me roll an initiative, and we'll use my initiative as Daisy.
Okay.
This would be some beneficial spray effect, I feel like.
Oh, top of the initiative.
I didn't have a tracker on, but that's okay.
Okay. That being
Morning,
said,
Daisy.
You're not on the.
Yeah, I'll use me just so it logs it. I didn't pick it up with Daisy. But yes, here we go. Okay. I didn't pick it up, so I'm going to go and
My
just
cat
type
has
in.
come to comfort me in my hour of need.
It's
Okay.
basically the same.
Basically the same.
Okay.
Okay. Daisy's turn. What does she do?
Alright, so she is going to move up. And I've cast Dragon's Breath on her,
Mm-hmm.
which means she's going to move. It's a 15-foot. No. She's going to move right here. And how many does she get?
Don't
No,
flame
don't do
the,
it. Don't do it.
No, don't flame the running undead. It will
I
break the
can't.
spell.
I can't get to the other ones. And it's that one only lasts for a minute, right? So they're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
No, like let them run. At least they will spend some turns. Like
Okay. Then this is all I do.
Okay.
at least it will give us time to disengage if we're to spend.
Alright, so Vita moved up to here and is targeting the bloodied one next to Ned. And 15 is gonna hit. $18, 24 total damage on it.
On which one?
The one that's already bloodied
Here?
next to Ned.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me. Yeah, I don't even think I need to roll that. But just if I don't crit. No. Okay.
And yep,
Dara,
that's turn.
you're next.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is back the fuck up. I think I'm gonna come here. And I'm just gonna say, what are we doing? Do we let them run or do we kill them all?
Let them run. There are too many. We'll be overwhelmed. Focus on those who are still fighting.
And so when Dara used her channel divinity, all of her skin kind of started to glow, looking like early dawn. And now it's just gonna like explode out of her. And I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at 2nd level. And I'm gonna drop it. How far away from me? 120-foot range. So I'm gonna drop it so that it hits these two to start.
Okay.
And so I lose my Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. When a creature enters the spell or first faster, it starts turn there. Okay. So remind me these two. Okay, perfect. That is it for your turn.
That's it.
Urist.
Okay. Moving here, so I am good to heal Ned if need be. Attacking this guy here. I still have 3 level 1 spell slot for smiting. Hope I don't have to use them, but let's go! I spend a free action to regret my life choices.
That's a full turn action.
Okay. That's 10.
Oh my
I don't
god.
think it hits. I don't think it hits.
It doesn't.
Second attack. Another 10.
Oh,
Fine. Okay. That's my turn.
Don't these two have to make a saving throw because it's the first time entering it, like their first
Yeah.
time in it?
Yeah, oh, it's when they start their turn, right?
No, it's when the first time on a turn or starts its turn.
Enter the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Yeah, because I'm using the same ruling as Spirit Guardians. Spirit
Okay.
Guardians you cast on your turn, and then if a creature walks into it or starts its turn there, it is damage. Because if not,
Okay.
you would hit them twice before they had a chance to walk away from it. You understand?
That's fair. That's fair.
Cool. So Urist. Wow. Nedgar.
It's fine.
Ned's going to use another Misty Step to get out of here, and he's going to pop up over here. And Ned has only been using his Warlock spells this entire fight, and so you can see it's like having an effect on his body. Like there's like a shock of his hair that is like gone white, and he's pale, not like sick, not like tired pale. Like he looks sickly, like the color is washed out of him. But he teleports back over here. He drops his Hex and is going to do another Eldritch Blast. Three. God damn it!
Yay!
Both misses.
I love this game. Okay, now this guy's time to make a check. It is a Constitution save. Wow! Yeah, they
Shit,
receive
so they take half damage.
half damage.
Hardy for brittle bones.
Holy hell.
oh.
How much?
It's 5 points of damage.
Ah,
Just trying
chat
to
isn't.
finish things off here. Okay. Unfortunately, they don't take double from its being radiant. Okay, this guy is going to attack Dara. 24 for 10 damage. If you want to do something about it. This guy is going to attack Urist. 23 4 damage.
Okay. Hey, seems your luck has gone back, eh, dear?
This guy will possibly get hit with an opportunity attack from Urist, so he can attack
Okay.
Ned.
So, just one attack, or both?
Just one
Opportunity
attack.
attack is just
One
one.
attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one.
And this guy is going to attack Vida for 15 points of damage. For points of damage, no, 15 to hit. Vida.
Negative.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Ooh.
12.
Yeah, a
Does it
12
hit?
does hit for 18. I don't think you can smite though. Or can he?
You can.
You can?
You
Okay.
can. He can.
That's an
Yeah.
intimidation.
Yeah, I am. That's 3d8, right? Yeah, because it's 2d8 base plus 1d8.
Yeah, because of that.
16.
Yeah. He's definitely bloodied.
And
Okay, top of the round with Blythe. I'm just finishing off repositioning these guys here, but you can.
I'm using Skirmisher when that guy ended his turn within 5 feet of me to move half my movement away without provoking opportunity.
Ooh, nice. Cool. Okay, you're not walking right into the moonbeam, right?
No, the moon's only 5. Oh, Vita. Sorry. That's all I can do.
No, not moving right into it.
Blythe, you're going to move, right? And Vita,
Yeah, I moved. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
you're next.
Alright. Let's keep messing it up. Give Blythe some help, or Dara some help down there. Take a shot at it. Ing. And 20 to hit. Rolling damage. $18 total.
18 total. On which one? Sorry?
The one down there by Dara.
By Dara. Okay.
Vita, maybe you can go like another 5 up,
Oh yeah,
just so I
easy.
can get the cone on those 2 guys that you're in between.
Yeah, not a problem.
Dara. Oh, this guy lives.
All right, well, I am going to move my moonbeam so that it's kind of on the back side of the guy that's right in front of me, but not going to hit me.
Okay. That you can do as a bonus action, I think, right?
I think it's an action to move it.
Oh. You can use an action
Yeah,
to
you
move.
can use
Yeah.
an action to move it 60 feet in any direction.
Sorry, okay. That is it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go Urist.
Okay. Attacking. First attack on this guy. I still have 2 smite left. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Crit. 21
Just hit.
and 15 blunt.
On the guy that's next to Ned or next to you?
Next to Ned. I'm expending my second to last smite slot. I
Okay.
have 1.
Okay, you already killed him. You're just going to make the DC higher for
Oh.
his.
Do I? Yeah. No. These things are super tough.
Okay.
29.
Yeah, it's impossible for him.
It has to stay. It has to stay down.
Literally impossible for him to succeed that. Okay, your second attack.
My second attack on this guy here. I'm sweating.
Okay.
17 and 14, but no smite.
No smite. Okay.
I'm saving this one for like emergency situation.
Over the next 2 days.
That being said, Ned.
Ned is. Dara, Vita, are you guys good?
Yeah, I'm solid.
I'm alive.
Okay. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the one by Dara. It has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. So we'll save.
Oh wait, hang on. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I just. Okay. I'm gonna walk that back. That is not what I wanted. Well, your call. Can I walk that back? I changed my mind after I said it.
Okay, you can.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna blast the one by Dara.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Say 20 and the 13.
A 13 is a hit as well.
I'm rolling like garbage. 18 damage to the one by Dara.
Okay. He is now bloodied. Yeah.
And then I'm also going to give Bardic Inspiration to Urist.
Okay, first thing he is going to Constitution save against the Moonbeam. And I think he fails. Have you already rolled the damage, or are you going to roll again?
I'll roll again because it's a new round. And it's 2d8.
I think it's 2d10.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
2d10. Okay. Nah. Better. Oh, that's 1d10. My bad. 15.
Much better.
Yes. Much better than 2.
Okay. And with that being said, this guy is dead.
Yes.
Again.
I need to roll the thingy here. Con save. 8. Yeah. He did not saved. This guy is going to go after Vita for a slam attack. And this guy next to Urist is going to slam him as well, but I failed everything I could.
Okay.
The guys here on the top, they all leave sight. Okay. Back to Blythe.
Did you say I could cast through her or just do the dragon's breath?
Hey DM, can I ask kind of a terrible question out of a turn order?
I think it was
Are they
touch
heading
spells.
Are they heading back in the direction of the kids?
Yeah.
Blythe is still there. This is Daisy who's with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
Slightly
it's
less
still going to be a problem in approximately 40 seconds. So, so yeah, I'm sorry. Did you say I could cast through her or just use the dragon spell that I had on?
Yeah, like just this once you can use either one of those, but I think it's by default you can send touch spells through your familiar, right?
No, I wanted to make sure I wasn't abusing. If
No, I think you are out of the range, but that's
I mean, like, I can't do a cone. There's too many people in place, and that's the only thing I can do with Dragon's Breath. So, yeah, this is all I can get. And well. Let's do this then. I'm going to use my action to close this gap, and I'm going to spend Sorcery Point to Quicken Spell, and cast on the one I'm right next to, since I needed that extra 5 feet. I will cast, can't do a whole lot, but at the very least I will do Shocking Grasp with Quicken Spell. I didn't mean to do that with advantage to the 15. Does that work?
A 15, yes.
Okay.
Also, since it's a touch spell, you can have a +2 from the flank.
So 5 lightning damage, and it cannot take reactions.
Oh, cool. That being
So yeah,
said,
that's the turn.
Vida.
Okay. Get slightly out of range, so I don't take disadvantage. And let's try and just blow it away.
Okay, both. It is advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oof, 27 total.
27 to it.
He is now bloodied.
And I'm gonna move a little bit more, just in case I gotta start dashing back towards the cart.
Okay. Dara?
I am gonna move my moonbeam onto this guy. Go there.
To how many feet can he travel? The movie?
60 feet.
Oh, wow. Powerful.
So dope. It's such a good spell.
The one next to Urist, right?
Yes, but not hitting yours.
Yeah, yeah.
Like kind of
On the
you.
corner. Urist.
2 chain attacks. Let me see if we can end this. 12. Good enough?
A 12 is barely a hit.
And it's a 20. And the other one is a 14 for 14. 34 damage total.
Yes. So the killing blow is a 14 plus 5. I did not save it. Okay. It is now dead. Nedgar.
The only one left is the one over by Blythe.
Yes.
I mean, why mess with a good thing?
Yes.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
14 and a 25.
Both hits.
10.
Wait a second. 15 DC. Ooh, yeah, he's at 1 HP.
And then I did another 12 damage.
Barely. Okay. Okay, so he joins his skim on whenever dry bodies go after they die a second time. I don't know how to rephrase that.
The second death.
The second death.
Whatever afterlife. Let's haul ass!
What does Vampire the Masquerade call it? The final death?
Yes.
Urist, this is why we talk first.
Yeah, Urist!
No,
What would you do if the girls weren't here?
I am not taking shit from people who went to talk to 2 ogres!
Ned gestures to the sky in futility, and then just kind of collapses.
All right, let's get back
The rest.
to the
Gotta go
wagon.
after the others.
Let's scamper.
They won't stay scared for long. Let's go.
I still
Blythe is
have some
gonna-
healing left. Anybody needs?
Oh, I'm
Well,
good.
So they only stay scared for a minute, and we've established that the carriage is 10 minutes away. So what are the odds they just go a minute away and then just kind of stop and don't continue heading towards the kids?
There is a
Probably
possibility.
pretty good, but we should get there first. if we
Yeah.
can.
That's yeah.
Blythe is going to
let's-
warg out of Daisy and be back with the kids.
Okay, you are back with the kids, aware that there might be dry bodies coming towards your direction. You keep your eye out, you check on the kids, all seems fine so far. Okay.
Alright. Let's get back to the cart.
Ned is looking hurt, but he also looks like a little bit of the life has been sucked out of him.
Hey, need healing, Ned?
I could
Heal-
definitely use something.
Okay. I still have 10 points of healing.
Perfect.
Need healing?
No, if we take a short rest, I'll be fine. But I'm okay for right now. Save your magic in case we need it for later.
Okay. I still have 5 HP in the tank.
Right, but we're not getting a long rest until we get to Thorpe, which is 2.5 days away.
Yeah, but we can short rest for some hit dice.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying for his, 5 lay on hands.
Spells
Oh, yeah.
and
Keep
stuff.
those, yeah. Keep those.
So thankfully, I'm only down one first level spell slot out of my repertoire because I only use pack spells.
Okay. Yeah, I still have one level 1 spell slot that can be converted into a cure wounds if I prep it.
I've got 2.
I have 4 spell slots left.
Let's get back to the cart, make sure there's no issues, and get back on the road. And nobody told. Well, Blythe already knows. Crap.
You
Yep.
thought you weren't gonna have to eat shit on this one, huh?
I'm not eating anybody's shit.
No, I am taking responsibility for this. This is why I told you guys to stay back. This is my fight.
And if I hadn't come, you'd be dead.
Yes.
And if we hadn't come, you'd be dead.
And if any one of us ever walked into a fight, do you expect us to believe that you wouldn't be right beside us?
Guys, I don't want you to shoulder my burdens.
That's what
Not
you do for
about-
family. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Let's.
Ned brings up the rear and is very quiet.
So is
Yeah.
Urist. I mean,
Vita's on point.
he knows that he's done the right thing, but the fact that he's put his friends in danger kinda gnaws at him.
Okay. As you return to the kids, you follow on with your path, and eventually you find rest, at least a short one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 hit dice.
When that rest occurs, Vita's gonna drop back to Urist and just kind of start talking to him in a low tone, like, I understand you have an oath and you have a new burden to carry. But we are a family now, and you can't be doing it alone. We work together or not at all.
Look, I know. Just that. Okay, that's.
You didn't want to put it on us, right?
Yes. I can't put it on you.
That's the honorable thing to do. But like it or not, you're part of this group, and we're not going to let you go off alone. Now, we will understand if there are times where you just have to do something. But let us know, and at least let us make our own choices as to whether or not we're going to go with you. Can't make the decision for all of us on your own.
I did not make the decision for you. I I told you to stay back.
And you knew we wouldn't listen, didn't you? Because we're just as stubborn and pig-headed as you, my little dwarf.
Bunny,
Anybody
bunny,
rolling
bunny.
hit dice? Anybody rolling hit dice gets to add a d6 from Song of Rest.
Yeah, I'm already at like one hit point from top. I've been very good with my 60-10.
Same.
Bunny,
Oh, I'm saving some of my hit dice.
you shouldn't have come. What if Ned died? What if you died? What I Mine. I will.
That's just it. What if you had died? How would we have felt? And she just reaches out and kind of tugs on his beard a little bit, like, you're not alone anymore. You have people that care about what happens to you and are going to look out for you and have your back. None of us have had a good experience with family. But like it or not, we are family.
Yeah, we are.
Now come on. Stop beating yourself up. That's what your brothers and sisters are for. Let us take the shots at you.
Hey, wanna know one thing?
Yeah, sure.
When I killed that thing, he thanked me.
Yes, it was the right thing to do. I'm not disputing that. You did good. Just
What's the
remember.
right and at the same time the worst thing to do.
Yes, there are going to be times where you're going to have to choose between the right thing and the immediate thing. And they're going to conflict, just like this. No decision like this is ever an easy one.
Look like it. Hey, thanks.
Yeah, it's what we're here for. Now come on.
Fine. Let's face the music. Okay. So Urist gets up, dusts himself, rubs Vida's ear, like weak, and goes back to the group.
Vida trails after.
Okay, guys, let me just say this. I take responsibility for endangering you all, and I am sorry. I will take whatever punishment you feel is fitting. That was a rash action on my part. I was being a self-righteous prick.
Blythe
That
is
was
just gonna
right.
look up.
I
Blythe is
was
gonna
right.
look up. Yeah, Blythe is gonna look up and say, "It's not about punishment. You guys had a difficult enough time. It's that we have to start thinking about not just the battles, but the wars. And being strategic. I'm glad you all are okay."
So, Urist, now that you're all holy and stuff, and you got that thing on the forehead, and do you have to kill everything that's evil?
What is evil, Dara?
Well, that's my question.
Yeah, that's my question too. Because as I was telling Vida, when I killed the leader, the one who could talk, he thanked me for giving him peace. So, and even before attacking them, I asked myself, if they don't remember whatever evil deed that warranted that curse they had, are they guilty? can take some small amount of solace by thinking that I have liberated them from a prison and sent them to whatever judgment they are worthy of, in whatever afterlife awaits it. I know that I kept faith to my tenet, but yes, I asked myself that. And
So what?
I will
what
keep
if-
asking myself.
So what if you knew somebody who maybe was a little bit evil, but they were also a really nice person? Would you have to kill them?
Well, no. That depends on what you do. I mean, like, everyone has his foibles. Everyone is evil. I mean, like, I am a perfect example of that. You think I don't know? I deep down, oh, deep down behind this holier than thou attitude, I am just like a brickhead with poor anger management. I am just as guilty as the next person. If someone high above gave me these powers just because they probably knew I can harness this anger I have for good purposes, but that doesn't make me a saint. It's what you do that makes the difference.
Vita's been pondering what Dara asked Urist, and Urist asked Dara, the what is evil? And she just kind of like looks at them and is like, evil is intent mixed with action, unless you're a certain type of being.
Yes. You got it right. That's what it is.
And then Vita's just gonna go wander off and like sit with the kids.
I just kind of look at everybody, and then just like climb up a tree.
Well, in that melancholic tone, and after some philosophical debate about good and evil, the party goes to rest, making sure the kids are alright and there are no dangers lurking nearby. You prepare and rest your strengths for the next segment of this long journey that we'll have to leave for next week.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Good session, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's funny that one of the Twitch viewers said that we are better behaved players. I'm pretty sure our characters are a lot more rash and impulsive, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, see, I am truly, deeply sorry to have put you in this mess, but Paladin's got a Paladin. I'm sorry.
You're
I mean,
lucky
you
I
made the
didn't make
character
you.
call.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. It was the right call, but you're lucky that I don't make you go apologize to the kids for choosing your oath over them. They won't understand.
Yeah, no, you're right. But unfortunately, when I chose this lifestyle,
I mean, like, it's a,
knew I had to make some questionable decisions.
it's the same call as me not going to go for, like,
Right.
Blythe would not have left the kids, like, period.
No.
Like, but obviously it would have helped significantly to have some damage spread.
They shouldn't have gone, but she trusted Blythe to look after the kids.
Oh, see,
I mean-
Dara would let every child die if it meant protecting her friends. She'd
Well,
let
it's
them
like-
all die.
Blythe is very much the like, we are focused on the big picture goal, which right now is getting the kids to safety. So like, it's that whole like hyper focus on like, this is the task, this is what we're completing, we will not be distracted from the task kind of mentality. And also the kids. The children.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting them to be that tough.
That many?
That many and that tough.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, they were a damage soak.
That was like...
Imagine if Dara hadn't turned like half of them.
Imagine if the DM had made us actually travel the 10 minutes to get to the fight.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
Ned and Urist would be dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Period.
That's what. I would just be outright saying, yeah, I want to kill both of you.
I mean, I can technically, with the use of a spell, move 1,200 feet in a minute now, but I still wouldn't have gotten there in time.
But now, Ned and I are the only ones who really like have all of our spells and resources, pretty much.
Vita's still got all her stuff.
Oh, that's true. You didn't really use
I
those
only
spells.
used-
No,
I
two
used
cure
that
wounds.
who's completely exhausted because I used like all the smites.
Yep, you're on kid duty now.
Lay on hands back. Do you get lay on hands back at short rest, or is it long rest?
Long rest.
That's
The only thing I get back on short rest is channel divinity.
which, I mean, is so good.
That's- Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I blew was my arcane recovery, but I get that every day, regardless of long or short rest. So,
I've got 3 healing potions and 2 cure wounds left.
yeah.
I've still got like half my spell slots, so I'm not super worried.
As long as
Especially
we
now
don't
that I know
have
how
another,
Zephyr Strike works.
as long as we don't have another encounter like that one.
Yeah, let's just not roll any more ones. How about
yeah,
that?
yeah. You just need to roll well.
Not
Anyways,
charged into them. But yeah.
I'll be leaving you
Yeah, good
guys
session.